Hi everyone, good evening, and a very, very happy new year. So in this workshop, we are going to talk about how to get high ticket client from USA, UK, and UAE, and any other country that you are thinking of. For example, like Switzerland, Sweden, France, Germany, Austria. And I'm going to show you exactly the right method that you can implement. No screenshots, no theory, just the right strategy. And I'm talking about not over here about $100 client or $200 client. I'm talking about client of at least $500 per month, $1,000 per month, $5,000 per month, or $10,000 per month. That is what is achievable with the strategies that I'm going to talk about, right? So I can see people have started joining in, and I just wait for 2 more minutes. Before that, I want to know, where are you from today? I can see a lot of people have joined in. You can use the chat box if you want to, and you can let me know where are you joining from today. And then afterwards, I will be showing you the right strategies. Okay. AR Group says he's from Navi Mumbai. Nice to meet you, man. I will have some polls as well, so that will help you to get more such things. Hi, Telash, nice to see you. Guys, just quickly, if you can tell me, where are you from today? Okay, everyone. Yeah, that's done. Meanwhile, I'm just going to share my screen. Uh, okay. Cool. So I'm going to share my screen now, and then just let me know if you can see my screen. The meeting is transcribed. Okay, cool. So I hope everybody can see my screen now. Quickly, yes. Talesh. You're from Moradabad. I'm from Delhi. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so how to get high-ticket clients from USA, UK, and UAE, or from the country that you are thinking of, right? Now, before that, I just want to show you the live example. And for that thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on my client's account quickly, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is next. Yeah. So this is the account that we are managing for our client. And now if I just show you over here that what things are working, so you can see that this person sent us a message, and I don't know what happened with LinkedIn, but you can see Sanya, thank you for reaching out. I'm interested in a call with you. Kindly share your calendar link, please. And she is from Vancouver, right? And then we message her that, like, sorry, but we don't remember that what was the agenda of the meeting. And this is what she replies: you reached out to me back in September 2025 regarding your approach to coaching leads, right? Just a second, guys, just one sec. Hmm. And then we just mentioned a bug glitch from LinkedIn side. I can't see all chats here. By the way, did you manage to schedule call? And then yes, this is what she said. Yes, board C inquiry on Monday, January 19. So this is a very prime example how to get high ticket clients, right? Now, this is just one example that I have shown you, but I have many examples like this, and that is what I'm gonna show you very quickly. And for that, I'm gonna go on my profile, and then so this is my profile that I'm gonna show you now. And now look at this, guys. So Kesh Kumar Tedla. He is the CEO and founder of Cryptos. He is based out of Gothenburg, and he has got 8,200 followers. And you can see if I just scroll down, so he has been serving this company for the past 5 years, 7 months now. He's a liquidity and exchanges director as well. Plus, he's a chairman and board member at Swedish Blockchain Association. right? Now, if I show them the message that took place between him and me, you will be surprised. You know why? Because there's a secret. And what's that secret? Let me just tell you. And the secret is, hi Rohan, seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you would be open for a call to discuss potential synergies and exploring opportunities. You know, what does that mean? This means that I did not reach out to this person. Instead, this person reached out to me and said, Rohan, I know your experience and what you are capable of, what results you can bring to the table if you get onboarded with us, and then our company can get skyrocket. This person sent me a message on July 24th, and by 1st August, I joined his company as a consultant, as a head of marketing. So if you go on my profile, and if I just scroll down, you can see I joined his company as a head of marketing. That is what the impact of LinkedIn is if you use it rightfully. Right. And I just don't have one example. I have many examples like this. Obviously, I can't show you my client examples right now, but I can definitely show you my examples that how LinkedIn has given me a lot of opportunities. Right. So if I go ahead and show you this Reese, okay, before Reese, I would like to show you this one. Joao. He is from Portugal. He is a CEO and founder of Mystic Finance. And you know what, guys? Mystic Finance has a wealth of $10 million. $10 million, like uh, $10 million. And you can see that he has been running this company for past 2 years, 10 months now. And amazing thing, guys. Again, if you look at the conversation that took place between him and me, hi Rohan, thanks for accepting my request. What does this mean? Clearly means that I did not send a connection request. He sent me a connection request, and the first message was by my ICP, not by me. I am looking for someone to lead growth in two Web3 products I am building, and your profile seemed interesting. You know, what does that mean? That means that when you follow the right process, when you know what to write on your profile, that's when conversion happens. But what's the secret? Because everyone says optimize your bio, optimize your about us section, optimize your headline, but not all the time this will help you out, because you are in a competitive market, and how to attract the attention of the right audience, that is not only with the help of optimizing your profile. Obviously, optimizing profile makes sense, right? But is that alone enough? No. You need to work hard. You need to work on your strategy. And what's that strategy? That strategy I'm going to talk about in this particular module. Would you be interested in exploring things? This is what he said. And then obviously, because he was my ICP, he's reaching out to me. And I know that inbound leads close much faster than outbound leads. And that is what I did. I went on a call. I talked about his business, where he is up to, what he wants to achieve, and then the remuneration part. पैसा कितना लोगे यार? वही मुझे बस पूछना था, पैसा कितना दोगे? That is what we discussed. And again, I joined his company as a consultant. I'm not a full-time employee anywhere, because I am acting as a consultant for many companies, just like this, just like Joao, just like Sukesh Kumar Tedla, the examples that I've showed you. And you know what? These are just prime examples. Now, prime examples as in, the main thing is, which I like about this is this. Now, obviously, once you're connected, you can use any platform to communicate with your clients. So for some platforms, I use WhatsApp. For other clients, I use Telegram, and so on, right? So what happens the next is, this person asked me $250. I said yes, and then I sent you $500 for the next 2 weeks. That means how much I was charging? $250 for a week. This means $1,000 for a month. This is what LinkedIn is capable of. And this particular person that I'm showing you right now, he is this Reese McKay. He is the founder of Lumina Clippers, who has generated 8 billion plus views for major brands, major brands. And we together generated 5 billion plus views for his brand. So when I was working with this particular person, I was able to generate 5 billion plus views together. That is what the power of LinkedIn is. Building the future of advertising, and he has raised 100 million for Web3 brands, right? So this particular person, when we worked on a first project, that is when I was charging him $250 just for one single week. And that week only lasts for 5 days, not for 7 days. Remember that. And again, it was on a consultation call, so I was not a full-time employee. That means that even if I was giving just my half hours of time, just only 4 hours out of 8 hours in a day, I'm making $250. That is what the impact is, right? Now, this is just not one example. The next example. Okay, before I show you this example, may I know who understands crypto domain? Anyone who understands crypto domain? Because I'm showing you the payments that I've received from the crypto. Okay, Dilkar says he understands crypto. Even Kunal says he understands crypto. Nice guys. We have a lot of crypto people today. So you guys can relate better because now I'm accepting the payments in the crypto mode. So you can see that this person asked me, I can send USDT ERC20. Immediately, I shared my address. You can see he asked for USDT ERC20 at 11:01 p.m. And then I shared my address by 11:03 p.m. And he sent me $2,000 within just 1 minute. $2,000. And again, this client I got from LinkedIn. Right now, I'm still working with this client. That is why I'm not showing you the exact name of this person. But I've been dealing with such type of clients since a long time now. And how I'm able to achieve all these ticket clients, high ticket clients, pure power of LinkedIn, pure power of secret framework that I'm gonna discuss today with all of you, right? And the magic part that I want to tell you is that I don't post daily. I hate posting content daily, and that's why I don't do it, because posting content daily will never get me clients. It only get me likes, comments, and shares, which I don't want. A lot of gurus on LinkedIn, on YouTube specifically about LinkedIn says that if you need clients, you have to post daily. You have to show up daily. But that's not true, because when you show up daily, you are just collecting vanity metrics. And vanity metrics means likes, comments, and shares. Do you think that if you get 100 likes on your post, those 100 people are gonna pay you or gonna give you the bread and butter? Not at all. They are just likes. That's it. Nothing more than that. So, how will I make money, or how do you make money? First, you have to change your perspective. You need to chase down the right ICP who can afford to pay you $500, $1,000, $5,000, or $10,000 a month. And you need to stop down on the irrelevant content. Stop wasting your energy on posting daily. Stop wasting energy on doing comments. Stop wasting your energy on reading else post. Just gather your energy in the right direction so that you attract the right audience. And what do I mean by the right audience? If you look at this screenshot again, 1,80,000 deal. 1,80,000, right? Now this one, 1,13,198, right? Now this one, 18,969. Basically, this was received on the PayPal. So $223 got converted to 18,969. Similarly, this $400 got converted to 32,504. And this was just the payment for just one single month. These two payments combined, 401 and 233. So that is somewhere around your $640. So just for a month, $640, right? From one single client. And I have many examples like this, but right now I don't want to waste more time in talking about these things, because these things does not make sense if we don't know how to implement all these things. But main idea is, even if I just show you the conversation of this person, again, he sent me a message. Hi, man. Got an opportunity for you to help me in growth hacking for a new crypto startup leading up to TGE. So again, you can see the same pattern, that these people are coming to me and I am not going to them. That means that like they are recognizing me, they are recognizing my skills, and they think that I can help them grow their company. I can help them grow their user base. And that is what I am charging for. Shantir, you want to say something? I think you can type in the chat box quickly and I can quickly look at it. But yeah, coming back to this now. So how things work, guys, that is what we need to identify today, right? Because that is why we all are here today. So first thing is when I go into my view profile section, and you can see that my last post was 2 days back, and prior to that my another post was 1 week back. That clearly shows that like I am not posting daily, but still I'm getting clients. So how is that possible? So if I just show you my analysis part, my analytics. Oh, sometimes LinkedIn does this thing. Ignore that. So we need to go to analytics. Okay. So now if I just show you the followers, so from the past 14 days, or let's go ahead with the past 28 days. And now if I just do it by daily basis, now you can see every day, almost every day, I am getting some followers on my profile, even though I am not posting content daily. Right? This is what I wanted to show you, that when you post strategically, when you follow a right method, you don't need to do that. And what is the right method? This is the method, which I'm gonna definitely talk about in depth. But just to show you very quickly, okay, let me just delete all of them. So this is the method, guys. You need to follow this funnel, and what this funnel stands for. So the top part of this funnel stands for obviously tofu. Most of you might have. I'm not sure if you have heard of this or not, but most of you might have heard this funnel, which is known as top of the funnel. Then comes your middle of the funnel, and then comes your bottom of the funnel. But do you know that you need to use this funnel on your LinkedIn account to attract the right people? Now, many of you are doing the same mistake, which is just posting content for top of the funnel. You are just posting content for top of the funnel users. You are not considering Mofu. You are not considering Bofu. You know why? Because every one of you are chasing likes, comments, and shares. Whereas I only chase bottom of the funnel people, because sales is at the bottom of the funnel and not at the top of the funnel. So if you want to make money, okay, if you want to make money, you need to post for the bottom of the funnel people and not for the top of the funnel. If you want to chase like, comment, and shares, then consider tofu. But if you want sales, if you want leads, then consider bofu only. But now, how do you consider it? For that, what do you need to do? You need to remember this rule. And what is the rule is? Rule says that 60% of your content should be tofu. After that, 30 to 35% content should be for the mofu. And the remaining, oh, sorry. Yeah. And the remaining 15 to 20% content should be about bottom of the funnel. Okay. Now, what does this mean? I just said that if you want to make money, then you need to post content for the bottom of the funnel users and not for the top of the funnel users. But still, I gave heavy weightage to top of the funnel users. Why is this so? Because I use this funnel to drive people. Okay. I use this funnel to drive people from top of the funnel to middle of the funnel, and from middle of the funnel to my bottom of the funnel, because this is 2026 era and not your 2018 era where you charge for advice. These days we don't charge for advice. So when you understand your ICP, which is basically your ideal client profile, right? When you understand your ICP, you also understand their pain points, that what are their pain points that they might be facing. And afterwards, what do? You have to give them the right solution. Don't think that just by giving them the solution, you will lose your clients. No, this is not like that. When you give the solution to the pain problems of your ICP, that is when they can remember you for a longer time, and that is when the sales are gonna happen. So you have to give the solution to the main problem of your ICP, and then when you make money for the execution. Because in 2026, everybody wants to be spoon feed. Like if you come to me and you will tell me, Rohan, you want you want people to attend your seminar, and I will say yes. Then you will say, Rohan, I'm gonna do this, that, and I will be like, okay, do whatever you want to. And then I will say, पैसा कितना लोगे बस ये बताओ, and what are the results that you are going to give me. I don't care about your execution. I don't care about what strategies you are going to use. All I care about is can you give me registrations for this Zoom webinar or not. That is what all I want. And to get this, I'm ready to pay you the money, because I in 2026 I don't have time to learn a new strategy. If you know how to run Facebook ads, do the work for me. If you know how to build a high converting funnel, do the work for me. Because I need people to attend this seminar. That is what all I want. So even though I know the solution, but still I don't have time. I want someone to do the work for me. And how will I decide who is the right person? By knowing the depth of that person's knowledge. So that is always I say, whenever I go and whenever I talk to my ICP, I always tell them one thing. What's the main problem they might be facing, and what's the solution of that problem? And then they're like, Rohan, when you already know solution, can you implement for me? And I say, yes, why not? This charge you this much. I don't charge for advice, but I charge for execution, and I guarantee you the results. That is how I make high ticket clients pay to me. And this is the main reason why I prefer a lot of my content in this category: top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. But how I use it, again, by making sure that like I post 60% of content in my tofu category, 30 to 35% of content in my middle of the funnel category, and then 15-20%. But now, why this structure? The main reason is the likes that you get on your post will help you eventually convert your cold audience into your warm audience, and from your warm audience into your hot audience. That's how things works, right? Now, for example, if I just show you another example. Okay, so I go to my post and activity section. Guys, I have a lot of LinkedIn accounts, by the way, because I am managing a lot of people's LinkedIn account, because I am doing the spoon feeding for them. Just like I told you that people are lazy, so they don't want to do all the stuff on their own. They want someone experienced to do the things for them, and that is why I have a lot of LinkedIn accounts. My this complete list is filled of all the LinkedIn accounts that I can have right now. Just like this, for example, okay, I posted this thing on, not on this one, but I think on this one. Yeah, post an activity. My bad, guys, I'm so sorry. Don't lose control. Yeah, this one. So over here, I basically compared InstaMojo and Razorpay. You know why? Because the main reason is that I want to showcase to my audience that I understand which platform is better and at what purpose. Because I am dealing with all the coaches at this moment, right? All the coaches and the agency owners to accept payments. So this is why I just compared the InstaMojo and Razorpay just to showcase them that like these are the things. Now this is how I basically write my tofu, mofu, and bofu category, and then I use this tool called Trello. So this Trello tool helps me a lot in micromanaging my task, and it basically lets me know that like what type of content I have written down so far in which category. So in the posted section, you can see the content that has already been posted and in which category. And the ready to post section, you can see that like which content I need to post now, which is completely ready. All the images, all the text, all the things are ready. in the end progress section, these are the basically content ideas on which I need to post. So I basically make use of this CRM to micromanage my content journey, which I usually create for a month, and then all things happens on automation, right? Because I am a person who takes approval on Gmail and on Telegram, and that's how things works, which I'm going to show you after this, that like how things works on automation as well. Because I don't write content, I just instruct it, and then my content gets generated, and automatically approval part is there, and then the content gets posted as well. So this is what the things are. Now the next thing that I want to showcase you is that when you go on your LinkedIn profile, okay, and you see this tab 783 impressions, this is where most of the people make mistake, because you chase how many likes you're getting on your content, which is a very wrong metric. Because these people who have liked your content, they are not going to pay you money. Then who's going to pay you money? This tab will tell you whether your audience, right audience, is reading your content or not. Okay, now how is that going to be possible? So if you click on show all section, you get company size, job title, location, company, industry, and seniority level. Now, when I say that you can get client from USA, UK, and UAE, then you need to focus on three categories, right? One is job title, and the one is location, and the last one is company size. These three criteria are very much important. You know why? Because if you're an agency owner, you will never be able to sell to this company, the employees working in this company. And it's very hard to sell to these category as well. The employee who are working in a company size of 1,000 to 5,000 employees, right? But you can easily sell to 1 to 10 employees company, 11 to 50 employees company, and 51 to 200. You know why? The reason is very simple. When you are talking to the CEO of a company who has 10 employees in their company, your product can be sold to that person. But when you're talking to a marketer from a company based out of 10,000 plus employees, you can never sell. You know why? Because that marketer has to take permission internally. That means that if you're spending 60 minutes with that person on a call, at the end, even though that person, let's say, liked your proposal, but still he will tell you always one sentence: Rohan, let me get back to you by tomorrow after discussing internally. But when you're talking to a CEO of a company who is based out of these three criteria, then that person will never tell you, Rohan, I need time to discuss internally. He will immediately say, you can solve my problem, take the money, and start walking. So make sure that most of your content is read by these three categories of people. Okay, so as you can see, 14 plus 14 plus 13% of people are from my this category. So if your this metric is wrong, start working on this. I'll tell you how to improve that as well. Second, for whom you're writing the content? Are you writing for marketers who needs to take approval from the CEO or a CMO? Or are you writing for a founder? If they come on a call, then they don't need any other approval. They can immediately take the decision. So who is reading your content? That is what you need to pay attention at. So my most of my content is getting read by founders, and that is what I want from co-founders. I am a marketer. I don't want social media managers to read my content. If they are reading it, all they're going to do is like it, nothing else. They can't give me money because they can't take decision on a behalf of a company. Who can take the decision? The decision makers of that company. And who are they? They are founders and co-founders, right? So if your content is getting read by wrong set of people, then you need to work on that. So first you need to work on the company size. Then the second one is the job title. Make sure that decision makers of the company are reading your content, if you're an agency owner or a business owner. Now, last part is location. If your content is getting views and impressions from India, how will you be able to sell to USA people, or from UAE, or from UK, or from Germany? You will never be able to, because your content is not read by uh, not read by those people who are living in that country. Your content is grabbing the attention from India. That means that Indian people are reading your content. And now you are aiming for $1,000 service from an Indian audience. How is that possible? You need to do a lot of hard work. People can pay, Indian audience can pay, but everybody knows that like it's so easy to get money from the USA citizens, from the France people, from the UK people, because they have a lot of money to invest in. But your content is getting read by the Indian audience, you will never be able to make money. Okay, so now the part is, as you can see, my two criterias are completely right, where I'm getting most of my impressions from my target audience, which is basically companies ranging from 1 to 200 employees, and the title is founders and co-founders, right? But what about the location? As you can see that in my case, I'm getting the attraction from the wrong set of area. So this is obviously a problem for me, and I'm already working on that. You know why this problem has occurred for me? Because I've started taking these LinkedIn workshops, and I got to connect with a lot of Indian audience. And that's how LinkedIn started promoting my content to Indian audience, because LinkedIn thinks that I'm writing the content for them. And prior to this, when I was not taking any workshop, my content was getting read by Reese, who is from Dubai. Then my content was getting read by Sukesh, who is from Sweden, and then Joao, who is from Portugal. Because at that time, I was not entertaining Indian audience at all. But since I have started taking these workshops, that is why LinkedIn has basically started showing my content to the Indian audience. But now I have a solution, because even I want high ticket clients. Who doesn't want high ticket clients, right? So how to improve this part? For that, I need to know who you are. Okay, so I'm gonna on your screen right now, guys. You will have a question. Who are you? What best describes you today? Are you a freelancer or an agency owner or a business owner? Or maybe you're an independent marketer, or maybe you're a student, or maybe you're a SaaS owner. So I want to know, guys, who you are, so that I get to know which people are joining this workshop. Okay, Kunal, can you give example of each category? I didn't understand which category you're talking about. Vikas, does not LinkedIn ban multiple profiles? Well, if you know a hack, nobody can ban you. Dilkash, which AI tool you use to generate and automate content? I'm gonna reveal in this 3 hour workshop only. So stay tuned with me. Yes, Kunal, stay with me. I'm gonna talk about Tofu, Mofu, and Bofu in the depth. I'm just showing you the strategies one by one. Okay. So guys, I'm just ending this poll now. So today, majority of people are the agency owners. Then we have business owners as well. Then we have freelancers as well, and the independent marketers also. Okay, nice guys, nice. So this will be interesting, because guys, for specifically for agency owners, because I'm gonna show you that how you can get a lot of clients from LinkedIn without running ads. That is what I focus on. Okay, so now coming back to this. So now the I was telling you about this problem. The problem is location. When you want client from USA, you have to make sure that like your content should be read by USA citizens. Now, so how will you do that? Not every time we work in the straight line. Sometimes वो आपने कहावत सुनी होगी ना, जब सीधी उंगली से घी ना निकले तो उंगली टेढ़ी करनी पड़ती है. Similarly, when I know that most of my impressions are coming from Noida and Greater Delhi. So in that case, what I used to do, I go on my LinkedIn account, and then I go on the network section. And from here, what I used to do is I go on my connections, and then I click on search with filters. Now, LinkedIn is pushing my content because I am connected with the Indian people, as well as USA people, as well as other people as well, right? But I have to train my LinkedIn to not to show my content to the Indian audience, specifically the views that is coming from these two areas. So how that will be done? because I can't call LinkedIn algorithm, hey, can you change my location? That's not gonna happen. Obviously, I have to use some strategy. And what is that strategy? When I will tell LinkedIn algorithm to not to show my content to specific people, and how that will happen. For that part, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna apply filter of location, and over here I'm just gonna apply India. Now I'm gonna get a list of all the people who are from India. But wait, guys, do you understand first degree, second degree, and third degree connections? Because this is super important to know, to learn about this strategy. Do you understand this, guys? First degree, second degree, and third degree connections. Anybody who does not understand, then I can quickly explain it. Okay, Kunal says no. Anyone else who doesn't understand? Okay, even Hari Kishore says no. Shantveer, Mohammed Ahmed says he understands it. That's perfect. So I think we have a people who does not understand. Even Naresh does not understand, guys. Okay, quickly. Yeah, I'm just gonna share to tell you that like what are first degree, second degree, and third degree connections. Basically, guys, what happens is that this RN Bhatia. Okay, so now if I just open his profile, you can see that it has been written first on RN Bhatia's profile. And then if you look at right, this Yatin Kaushik, it has been written third. Let me just open his profile as well. So for every profile, you will always see either the first degree or second degree or third degree connection. For example, like in the case of RN, it has been written first. In the case of Yatin, it has been written third. And the case of Gurmeet, it has been written second. Now, what does this mean? So when you're connected with someone on LinkedIn, that connection becomes your first degree connections because you're directly connected with that person. So if I just click on more, then can you see this remove connection? That means that I am directly connected with this person on LinkedIn. So when you're directly connected on LinkedIn, that connection becomes your first degree. What is the second degree connection? Now, the common thing between a second degree and third degree connection is that you are not connected with them. So if I click on more, you can see that like I'm not connected with this person, with Yatin, and with Gurmeet. He is my second degree connection, and still I'm not connected. So the common thing between second and third degree connection is that you are not connected with them. But what's the difference? Difference is that your second degree connection, whenever LinkedIn says that like this is your second degree connection, it means that you have something in common between you and the other person. So between me and Gurmeet, these five people are common. We both are connected with these five people, and that is why he is my second degree connection. But if you look at the Yatin, there is no commonality. There are no mutual connections between me and the Yatin. That is why he is my third degree connections. So first degree connections are those with whom you're directly connected on LinkedIn. Second degree connections are those you have some mutual connections between them. And third degree means there are no mutual connections at all. So I hope now everybody understands what are first degree, second degree, and third degree connections. Okay. Now, coming back to this, when your views are coming up from the different location, not from your target location, what you have to do, you have to go in the My Network section. Then you have to choose first degree. Remember this. And then you need to apply the location filter and select India, because in my case, all the people are coming from India. Like my impressions are coming from India, Greater Delhi and Noida. Now, what I'm going to do next, instead of India, let me just type Greater Delhi area. That makes more sense now. Now, all these people who are your first degree connections, you have to remove them. Yes, you have to remove them. So as you can see that like I'm connected with Aryan, I have to remove him. Now, this connection who was my first degree connection, now he should become my second degree connection. You see, now he is my second degree connection because I have removed him. Now, this is the right way through which you train your LinkedIn algorithm to not to show your content to which audience. Now, if I remove most of my daily connections, right? For example, like this person. Now with Dhruv Agarwal, if I just go ahead and just remove him, remove connection, that's it. Now I will be removing all of my Indian connections so that Next time, LinkedIn will not show my content to the Indian audience. That is what I want to happen on LinkedIn. And this is the only way through which I can do it. Because if right now LinkedIn is pushing my content to my Indian connections, I don't want that. So once I will start removing all the Indian audience, then people will get to know, oh wow, algorithm will get to know, okay, Rohan doesn't want to be connected with Indian audience. That means that Rohan is not writing the content for the Indian people. So for whom Rohan is writing the content? And that is when you need to make new connections from your target location. So remove all the unwanted people. For example, guys, if I just search, let's say, okay, let's say software engineers, right? Okay, social media managers, right? Because I'm getting the impressions from the social media managers as well. And I know that this is not my target audience. So now what I'm gonna do? Again, in the home part, I'm gonna click on search and then I'm gonna type social media managers and then I'm gonna go into the people section. Afterwards, I'm going to click on first. Now, all these people are the social media managers with whom I am connected on LinkedIn. Obviously, you need to select the first degree connections first. Now, all these people are the social media managers, and LinkedIn also says that like social media managers are reading my content. But I know these people will never give me money because they don't have authority to take decision for their company, right? So, what I'm going to do next, you know that I'm gonna remove all the people from this list because I don't want to show my content to these people. Oh, she's from London, United Kingdom. That is why I'm not removing her, right? So now he's also from Philippines, but I don't need Philippines people because they can't make pay money that I am looking for. So just remove connections. He's from Delhi. Obviously, I don't need that. That's it. Now that's how, guys, you remove unwanted connection from your list. The more you will improvise your connections list, you will be able to train your LinkedIn algorithm much better. And if your LinkedIn algorithm has been trained successfully, then whenever you write content according to this category, according to this funnel, your content will always reach to the right people. And that's how things work. Okay, Hari Kishore says that like most of you come for employees, but my target audience will be CTO CEOs. That means that Hari Kishore, your content is reaching to the employees and not to the CTO CEO. So you have to change the strategy. You have to follow a simple strategy that I just showed you. Start connecting with CTO and CEO and remove all the unwanted connections from your list. So you need to spend time in improvising your LinkedIn algorithm. Even I have been doing this activity for past 1 month now. Every day I sit, I remove 10, 20 people. And guys, don't make this mistake where you remove 100, 200 connections in one single day. LinkedIn can ban you because LinkedIn will think that like you are doing something spam. So don't do this. Remove 20, 30 people in a day only. Use any tool like Velexi. I have used Velexi. I have used other tools as well. They are great, but not solve my problem. So I have my own tools which solves basically my own problem. So and sometimes I have also heard that Velexi can ban you. I've heard this for Velexi, but not for the other tools. But yeah, feel free to use it in the limits. And there are some limits of LinkedIn. I hope you are aware of that. Okay, guys, next. Okay, before we move to the next part, guys, was it an eye opener? If yes, just write EO in the chat box. If it was an eye opener strategy for you, just write EO in the chat box. Okay, Kunal says EO. Ankit says EO. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Can I see some more? Yes, some more EO. Okay, perfect, guys. Now this basically is telling me that like every one of you are listening to it, and these strategies are making sense to you. That is why we are just doing this activity, not more than that. And now this comes to my second question. So let me just bring this question very quickly. What is your primary goal, guys? What is your primary goal from LinkedIn right now? Is it getting your first client or getting high paying clients or building authority personal brand or maybe scaling to consistent monthly leads? What do you want to achieve with LinkedIn? Guys, what do you want to achieve with LinkedIn? A lot of people says that like they want high paying clients. And then the second majority says that they want to scale to get consistently monthly leads. This is what I like, guys. This is what I like. You know, money is not in getting a high paying clients. Money is getting a right system so that every month you get a consistent leads of pipeline, right? Consistent leads. That is what we want to achieve. So how that will happen? So we will be learning both the things, how to get high paying clients and how to scale to consistently getting monthly leads. That is what I'm going to tell you now. Okay. So for this part, let me just go back. Talish, just give me a second. I am definitely going to talk about Velexi and the other things, how to use them and what alternatives are there. And Kunal, yes, I'm going to show my automations that basically helps you in doing. Okay, let's talk about one automation now, guys. Let's talk about one automation. Okay, for example, let's say when I go on my LinkedIn. Okay, so when I go on my LinkedIn now. mm, Okay, let's say, is there any agency who sell YouTube growth service? Anyone who sell YouTube growth service by any chance? Okay, Kunal says yes. Mohammed, no. No problem, guys. I'm gonna tell you this particular problem right now. So as you can see, this Oscar has written a post on something YouTube, right? And then he is sharing his complete breakdown. All you have to do is you just have to connect with me and then you just have to comment views right now, because he's sharing a strategy of how to be viral on YouTube. So doesn't it means that the people who are gonna engage either with likes or comment, they also need to go viral on YouTube. And if they need to go viral on YouTube, that means that they have YouTube channel. And if they have YouTube channel, doesn't that mean that like they are your ICP? Well, yes, guys, the people who have engaged with this post, let me just open this in a new tab. The people who have engaged with this post are my ICP if I have a YouTube's marketing service, right? So what I can do, I can send out messages to each and everyone who commented under this. But guys, very big problem. Right now, there are just 24 comments. But what if it has 500 comments? What will you do in that case? It's not easy to send connection requests to 500 people in just one single day, because there's a limitation that LinkedIn says that you only connect with 20 new people in one day. That means that I can't connect with 500 people in just one single day. So what I need to do, I need to scrape down the comments data from this post to my Excel. And how will I do it manually? Well, no, that will take a lot of my time and I don't want to waste my time. Then what are the tools available out there which can scrape data from a LinkedIn post? There's a tool called Phantom Buster. I'm not sure if you have heard of this tool. Anybody who have heard of this tool, Phantom Buster? If you have not heard, guys, no problem. In the solutions part, you go to LinkedIn. Phantom Buster is a very, very killer tool, guys, by the way. But I'll tell you a problem. So when you search comment over here, now it has a use case where it can export all the commenters result. So it says that LinkedIn post commenters extract the users who have commented on a LinkedIn post along with their comments. So what this will do, this will basically scrape down all the comments from a LinkedIn post in an Excel file. So whosoever has commented under this post, who are basically my ICP, it will scrape down all their data, including their LinkedIn profile link, their name, their headline, their about section, and their comment. But you know what? There's a big problem. And the problem is that this tool comes with a pricing of $70 per month. $70, you know what is the amount right now? If I just convert USD to INR, This is the amount that I need to pay in order to use this tool. 6313 6313 INR I need to pay to Phantom Buster to use this tool. Okay. So now it's good that we that most of us can afford, but not every month, right? So what I did, guys, I basically created my own automation that works for free. Okay. And I want to show you right now. How many of you understand N8N? N8N. Okay, Harikishore says yes. Perfect, guys. Even if you don't know what N8N is, just don't worry. Because N8N is a very powerful automation tool. Yeah, make two, right? Guys, who doesn't know, no problem. You don't need to become a tech person to run workflows on N8N. So I'm just gonna show you my N8N, that how I make use of this thing. And you don't need to be a tech person, guys, in order to use this. Yeah, over here. So with just these three simple notes, I can scrape down the comment from any LinkedIn post. I show you right now. So if I just open my LinkedIn Google Sheet, okay, right now you can see that there are some 33 entries with their name, their profile URL, their comment, their post URL, right? So these are the four columns that has been filled till now, right? So now what I'm gonna do, just 33 entries are there. Now I'm gonna run this automation, and let's say I want a list of people who have commented under this post. So I'm gonna copy the link of this post, and then I'm gonna run this automation right now. So I'm gonna run this automation, execute workflow, enter post URL. That's it. And now, guys, what's going to happen? 33 entries are there. This workflow is working right now. You can see workflow executed successfully. Now, the people who have commented under this post, I have got their data in my Excel file within just few seconds. Previously, there were only 33 entries. Now, there are 52 entries. And not only the entries, I have got their LinkedIn profile, I have got their comment, and on which LinkedIn post they commented. So they commented on this same post that we just scraped down. This post, guys. We just scraped this post. Now, just imagine the power of this automation. When you know that your ICP has commented under some post, all you have to do is you just have to scrape down that comments from that post, and we can do it for any post. I'm just gonna do it for another post as well. So this time let's search something. Okay. So now, okay, can you give me your use case? I can quickly find out your ICP. Agency owners, guys, give me your ICP. Who is your ICP? Yes, yes, tell me, Ankit, tell me your ICP. I want to find people looking for Wix website. Okay, cool. Mitesh, let's do it for you. For Wix website. Now, let's think of a keyword that my ICP might be using. So, Wix website, right? So now what I'm gonna do, Wix hacks, and then let's go on post section. I'll tell you why I search for Wix hacks. Because the people who are either developing on Wix or the businesses who are running on Wix, they want to make their website faster, and they might be looking for some hacks on Wix. That is why I search for this keyword, Wix hacks. Now, all the people, for example, like this one, 3 Wix Studio hacks to build website 10x faster. Now, the people who have liked or commented, either they are the developer or they are the business owners who has their website on Wix. And even though if they're a developer, right, they might still need your service because you are pro from them. So all these people might be your target audience. So I'm just trying to find out the right post Let's see if we can find out another post which might be useful for us. Uh, Not this one. Or in fact, we can take help of ChatGPT, right? For to find our ICP on LinkedIn. And guys, I don't write on ChatGPT. I just hate that. I use this tool called Whisperflow. This saves a lot of my time because it basically converts speech into text. So you can also use this tool. It's a free tool that that you can use, and it saves a lot of my time. Okay. So how this tool works, now I'll just show you. I am a developer and I sell uh, website development services, but only for the Wix CRM. Now I want to find LinkedIn post uh, so that I can scrape the comments from that post, right? So my ICP is obviously the website owners who have their website on Wix, or maybe the clients who want to build the website on Wix. So tell me the keyword that I should search on LinkedIn so that I get a list of posts on which my ICP have commented. Now, guys, with this simple tool, I basically save a lot of my time in writing a prompt, and now I will get a keyword that I can search on LinkedIn to find the right post. Build my website on Wix using Wix for my business. This makes sense. Launch website on Wix. Oh, yes, launch website on Wix, but this won't have a lot of comments. Wix limitations, Wix versus WordPress, best website builder, Wix or WordPress. Let's do one thing. Built my using my Wix launch website on Wix, Wix developer, Wix designer. I'm not still impressed with the keyword list, but yeah, Wix limitations is something that might be beneficial for us. Wix limitations. Okay, let's go to the home. Mm-hmm. It's not working. Wix limitations. Now let's go to the post section. And now let's see if we can have some great post. Wix limit. Yes, as you can also be done on Wix. Now these three people might be our ICP. Okay. Then this six comments. Yes, this is also very nice. Four comments, and then I think obviously you need to spend time because right now we have very less time, so I'm not able to spend more time on this. Basically, it depends on which keyword you use to find out your target audience, right? So now, guys, right now I'm gonna go back and I am gonna make use of uh I'm gonna make use of Wix hacks and the first post, this post. Not this one. Three comments, three comments. अरे वो post कहाँ गई यार? Okay, we lost that one as well. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go on home and then I'm just gonna quickly pick up the random one. For example, like this 16 comments from Sashti saying, I don't know who she is. I'm just gonna copy the link to post and then I'm just gonna open it in another tab and then I'm gonna go on my automation. I'm gonna do it run again. And then over here, it asks for my post URL. That's it. I'm just gonna click on submit. Now we can see that it is running. HTTP request is running, and then the data is getting entered into the Google Sheets, and boom, it's done. We go back to our sheet, and now we can see that new data has been added. So from here, a new data has been added. So that's how I got their names. I got their LinkedIn profile link, and I got what comment they did on that post. That's it. That is all I want. Now all of these my target audience, my ICP. That's that's how I find out the right thing. So I don't use Phantom Buster because that comes with a $70. I have made my own automation that works for free, and you can also use it for yourself if you want to. Okay, so that's how you scrape out the right audience on LinkedIn, and this is the right method to find out the high ticket clients on LinkedIn. But you need to work on right keyword. So spend time in finding the right post and then scrape the content. Don't scrape random posts, guys. That is not gonna save you time. That is gonna burn your time and money. So find the right keyword and then search for the post and then scrape down the comments. That's how you find the potential clients for yourself. Okay, that is one strategy that we just talked about. Now I'm going to show you the next strategy. Kunal Chavan, N10 is kind of free and not free. N10, if you host N10, sorry, if you buy N10, okay, I think it comes with, I'm not sure. Wait, let me just search it. N10 is how much? Monthly, it is 24 euro. 24 euro is somewhere around 2500 INR per month. But you can run so many workflows on that. And if you want, you can also host N10 in your own server. And after that, you don't need to pay any money. So either you use their platform, N10, or you host it directly on your server. So both the way you can use N10. So if you can host it on your server, you don't have to pay any money, right? So N10 is kind of free and not free as well. So this is just one automation I showed you. I am running a lot of automations, guys. These are all the automations that I have been running right now. All these automations I have made for myself, for my own agency, to find out a lot of different things on internet, right? So you can see I have done 3653 product executions and all the other data as well. But I think this is not relevant to you guys because we are over here to learn about the LinkedIn and not about the N10. So forget that part. Okay. So now coming back to this, how to find high ticket clients. So now we basically have to go ahead with the next step, which is, let me just see. Oh, okay. The next step is, guys, this funnel. Now let's talk about this funnel, that how to make use of this funnel. So as I previously mentioned, you need to post content 60% in the tofu category, mofu, and the pofu category. Now, what do I mean by tofu category? Tofu category is something where you get likes. So think of some post that can drive the attention of your ICP indirectly. Okay. Now, why I'm saying this thing? For example, when you go on LinkedIn, okay, you see this person, Michael Gellert, legal advice, commented on this. Now, Suleiman Najem, who is my second degree connection, his content is showing on my news feed, even though we both are not connected. But why his comment is showing under my feed? The reason is Michael Gellert, because I am connected with Michael. He is also connected with Michael. That is why LinkedIn pushes your content to other network content as well. Now, what do I mean by that is that let's say that I wrote some content today. Okay. Now, let me just show you. So if I go on my LinkedIn and then if I just click on post an activity. Now, these five people, okay, forget about them. Yeah. Now these 12 people have liked my content. Okay. Now what happens next? What LinkedIn tries to do? Whenever people engages with you on LinkedIn push your content to their network as well. So this Alisha Jurev, who is the founder and CEO at Potana, when he liked my content, what LinkedIn did, LinkedIn basically pushed my content to this Alisha connections as well. So not just my connections will see my content, but even Alicia's connection will also see the content from my profile. This is what the meaning of LinkedIn algorithm is. So if you're getting the likes from the right people, LinkedIn will also push your content to their connections. But now, what is the major problem? The problem is, let's say, I want to show you with example. Okay, so let's go to the online drawing tool again. Now, what I was trying to show you is that, let's say this is, oh, this is not good. Okay. So let's say this is my LinkedIn profile. This is my friend's LinkedIn profile. And then this is my another random person LinkedIn profile. Now, we both are connected. Okay. On LinkedIn, we both are connected. And when I post some content, okay, when I post some content, now this person will engage with my content. And this person is connected with third person. So I am first, this is second, and this is third. First and second person are connected with each other, and first person posted some content on LinkedIn. Now, second and third person are connected with each other, but third and one person are not connected. Now, what LinkedIn will do when second person will engage with my post either either by a comment or by a like, LinkedIn will show my content. LinkedIn will show my content to this third person. LinkedIn will show my content to this third person, even though first and third persons are not connected. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, what's the problem? There's a big problem. And the problem is when you are connected. Okay, ठीक है मैं आपको थोड़ा ड्राइंग्स में ना चेंज कर देता हूँ. अब दोबारा से आपका केस कंसिडर करते हैं यहाँ पे. नाउ अगेन देयर आर थ्री पीपल. Okay. Now this person is an agency owner. He is an agency owner. ठीक है. Now this person is connected to a social media person, social media manager. They both are connected with each other. They both are connected with each other. Now this social media manager person with whom this person will have maximum connections again from the social media manager only. So now this person is also social media manager, and these two are connected with each other. Now, CEO or the agency owner will get a business from CEO only. Okay, now this person is a CEO. Let's just write it down that he is a CEO. Now, agency owner will get a business from the CEO only, but the problem is when social media. Oh, okay, now just imagine that these two are also connected. Now, this is a problem, guys. When social media manager will engage with your content, ठीक है, when social media manager will engage. Mhm. When social media manager will engage with your content, LinkedIn will not show your content to the CEO first. LinkedIn will show your content to another social media manager because LinkedIn will push your content to the connections of this person, and this person is connected with this person. That is why LinkedIn will push your content to another social media manager. Why? All the connections of this person are the social media managers and not the CEO. So LinkedIn will never be able to push your content to the CEO. And now if you want to push your content to a CEO, what you need to do? For this, I want to show you this very important part. And this will basically blow your mind, guys. EKDG. This person is based out of Nigeria, but he is working with the US based company, Price Scout, for past 1 year, 7 months now, and he was acting as the fractional CMO in Dallas, right? Now, when I talk to this person, you know what happened? What he told me that will just blow your mind right now. When I talk to this person, he just told me two very important things. Hmm, where is it? Yeah. I asked him, guys, two questions. I asked him, have you seen any improvement in the form of engagement by posting short video content? Because at that time, LinkedIn just rolled out its new feature, which is the LinkedIn video. So I wanted a feedback that if I'm going to spend my time on creating the video, will that make sense or not? And a second thing, have you started getting more inbound leads or it only brings engagement with vanity metrics? You know what he said? First, engagement has spiked since I began this short video content strategy. That means that like on LinkedIn, this video is working very good. Second, I have been getting more inbound leads. However, I still get vanity metrics even now and then. Overall, I have found out that oftentimes the people who are interested in your offer will hardly engage with your post. They will rather come right away to your DM. You know what does that mean? This means that your ICP, specifically, I'm talking about the agency owners, guys. Your ICP, which is CEO, CMO, CTO, co-founder, founder, they are not gonna engage with your content. They are not gonna like, they are not gonna comment. You will never get the likes and comments from all these people. When this Sukesh Kumar Tedla, when he sent me a message, this message, let me just show you the message again, quickly. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm showing you this message again. When this person sent me a message, hi Rohan, seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. You know what I did? I checked my LinkedIn, all of my LinkedIn posts, that whether Sukesh has engaged with my content or not. And to my surprise, guys, Sukesh never engaged with my content at all. Never. But still, he said, Rohan, you have got a good experience. Now, these two things are contradicting. That he's saying that, like, he knows that I have a good experience, but he didn't engage with any of my content. And I did the same activity, guys, with Reese. So when Reese approached to me, again I checked out whether Reese is engaging has engaged with my content or not. I checked with Joao, this Joao, who is the founder of Mystic Finance, and I checked with Anoop, who is the founder and CEO of Pattern Lab. I checked with every one of them, and there was one thing in common, which is none of them has engaged with my content. And that's when I asked, just for my surety, to this EKDC that whether he is also facing the same problem or not. And he confirmed me that, Rohan, your ICP is not going to engage with you on LinkedIn. That doesn't mean that they are not reading your content. This means that they are reading your content, they are watching you, but they don't want to reveal their secrets. That is why they are not engaging with your content. Instead, what they will do, they will directly inbox you. And this is the main reason why I pay my close attention to my analytics. Because if my analytics are wrong, for example, like this one, if you just open, where is it? Yeah, show all. It says that 7% content has been read by founder, right? But now if I go back and if I just check out who liked my content, you will see that none of the founders would have liked my content. I opened this post. Now 9 likes are there. You see, there's only just one founder. Rest all are not founders. They are just the marketers. So they are not founders. But still, LinkedIn is saying that 7% people who are the founders have read my content. So this is the main reason why I don't chase likes. I only chase the right metrics. Does that make sense now, guys? Just write sense in the chat box if it makes sense to you. Okay, perfect, perfect. This shows that like we all are together today and it's 8:17 already. Okay, Ankit, Soni, you want to talk about both the things, tofu and bofu? Yes, we are going to just talk about right now. Does anyone have any questions so far? You want to ask something? Okay, perfect, perfect, Ankit. I got your point. Guys, if you want to ask something, I can give you permission to talk as well because this is a live class, not a recorded one. So if anybody wants to say something, I can unmute you and then you can talk, or I can quickly come to the other topics because we have a lot to cover today. Okay, let's move. No problem, guys. Let's move. Let's move further. Now, what's the next thing? Next thing is, let me just cross it. Yeah. Mm, okay, now let's talk about that, guys. This because in the WhatsApp community, I basically asked in the poll that how many of you want to rank your profile in the top for a selected keyword. Let's say what I meant was let's say I am a CEO and I am looking for a growth hacker. Okay, now I'll just hit enter and then after that I'll just go to the people section. Now these are the people who are ranking for this keyword growth hacker. And then this Aman Sharma is ranking at the top, whereas this Sunny Thakur is ranking at the bottom of the page of LinkedIn. So who has got higher chances over here? Aman Sharma or Sunny Thakur uh, in terms of getting inbound leads? Just quickly tell me in the chat box who has got higher advantage. Is it Aman Sharma or Sunny Thakur? It is Aman Sharma, right? Because he is ranking at the top. Now, just imagine that you are also a growth hacker and you want to secure the top ranking so that if someone search for a growth hacker every time you appear at the top, because that's how your ICP will send you message to hire you. That is what all of us want, right? Now, how that will happen? For that, I want to know this thing from all of you. Oh, sorry. Uh, yes, on your screen now. But do you struggle with the most on LinkedIn? What is your biggest problem, guys? Is it low profile views or is it content gets no engagement? You are posting content, but you are not getting engagement. People don't reply in DMs. You are sending them the messages, but they don't reply. You don't know what to post on LinkedIn, or maybe you are not getting views. You are getting views, but no leads. Or maybe you are not able to get clients like my commenters are getting consistently. What is your biggest problem, guys? Everyone, quickly. Well, the person who voted for content gets no engagement. Now you don't need to worry about that because I've already told you the secret that your ICP are not engaging. They only reply in DMs. So don't worry if you're not getting uh, engagement on your content. You can forget that part, right? So now the major problem that I see over here is you're not able to get clients like your competitors are getting. The reason is your profile is not ranking at the top. That is what we want to learn right now, that how we can make sure that like our profile ranks at the top. For that you need to follow this strategy. And what is this strategy? First thing, guys, the activity that I'm going to do now, I'm going to do it only for one profile. You have to do this activity for at least 50 profiles, 50 profiles. I'll tell you the reason why you have to do it, because we are gonna make use of an external tool and no tool is 100% accurate. Okay, so we can't depend on just one single analysis. Obviously, we have to do a lot of analysis, right? So how will you do that? First thing is you need to identify the keyword for which you want to rank your profile at the top. Then let's say this Aman Sharma is ranking, right? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna open this Aman Sharma profile in a new tab. Okay. Now, I won't be able to explain you with this. profile because this looks dead to me. So it will be very hard to explain you in this in the next 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna open the next profile. Even this is not an appealing profile. Ignore that. Next profile. Uh, Not this one. I want to showcase you with the right example so that like you can do it. Uh, uh, I think this profile makes sense to me. Yeah, this profile makes sense to me, guys. So now what you have to do, first you need to click on more and then you need to download. Basically you need to click on save to PDF. What will happen? His complete LinkedIn profile will get downloaded. So this is how this profile looks like as a CV. So we have just downloaded the CV of Manoj Makhija. Okay, you can download the any LinkedIn profile even though you are not connected with them. As you can see that like I'm not connected with this person, but still I just completely download his complete LinkedIn profile. Okay. After that, you need to make use of this tool called Resume Worded. The problem is Resume Worded is that this tool has basically not very advanced right now. Okay, this tool does not give you the right data. It used to work very good back in 2021 and 2020, but now I don't trust this tool at all. But till now, I am not able to find a very good alternative of this tool. So there's no other choice. That is why I still use this tool. But yeah, I don't trust this tool at all. So what this tool used to does is like once you sign in, it will basically analyze your complete LinkedIn profile that you just downloaded and will give you a score. Okay. So you just need to upload PDF and then you just drag and drop the PDF that you just downloaded. And now this tool will give you a score out of 100. So according to the different sections of your profile, for example, headline, your cover image, then your about section, then your activity section, then your experience section, your skills section, your education section, your license and certifications. On the basis of all the sections of LinkedIn, this tool will gonna give you a score. Okay, and how it will give it? So as you can see, this particular profile, Manoj has scored 51 out of 100. At the left hand side, you can see that this tool has given a score of 9 out of 10 in the headline part, from in the summary 5 out of 10, in the experience 2 out of 10, in the education 10 out of 10, and the others section, if I just click it, 7 out of 10, where this profile does not have a customized LinkedIn URL. So you can see this Manoj Makhija and then a random number is there. Usually we call it as a junk value in technical terms. So this junk value is there. That is why it's not a customized URL. Location is there, personalized professional photo is there, found skills section is there, certification section is there, but no honors and awards are there. That is why this tool has given 7 out of 10. And the headline, you can see that this tool has given a very strong headline, very good marks. Why? Because it says that he's a growth hacker, Zomato, ex Cash Karo, ex Merkle, Google Ads specialist. But this is not a right way to write down. You know why? If you look at his headline, he is basically mentioning that with whom he has worked till now. He has worked with Zomato, he has worked with Cash Karo. Now, what he's doing for his ICP, it's good because he is showcasing companies that he has worked with the big brands like Zomato, like Cash Karo. But for agency owners, this is not good. For freelancer, this is not good. For business owners, this is not good because you can't write with what clients you have worked with, right? Now, for example, like me, the person like me, right now, I'm helping coaches to scale their systems, right? So I'm not going to write down with whom I have worked so far because that is not what my ICP wants. I want to showcase them to my ICP that what I can do for them instead of writing down what are my skills. So I have just written down I helped established coaches automate and scale using 24 into 7 growth systems without hiring a tech team. This is what my headline is. It is directly talking to my ICP, which is coaches, solving their problem. What is their problem? Automation. And they don't understand, they don't want to hire a tech team or they don't understand tech. Still, I wrote them without hiring a tech team. That means I'm giving them a solution and I'm telling them like that my system works for 24 into 7. And for this particular part, I have trained my chat GPT. So if you go on my chat GPT, give me the framework that I use to write LinkedIn headline. Give me my framework, not a generalized one. Now, this framework I basically fed to my chat GPT that how I write. So I follow this structure, guys. Your LinkedIn headline framework. There are four parts that I follow. Who you help, specific ICP. So if you look at in my headline, who I help, establish coaches. Very clearly, I've told who you help, establish coaches. Then the next part that I follow, core problem or desired outcome. That what is the core problem my clients can face. That is what is the second thing I basically handle them. Then mechanism, unique angle, how I solve their problem. So if you look at my LinkedIn profile, my mechanism right now is 24 into 7 growth system. This is a unique mechanism that I have created for my ICP, which is established coaches. And then the last part is proof credibility filter, where I mostly write down how many people I have helped, what impressions I have got, or with whom I am working. So when you follow these four mechanisms, these four framework, which is who you help, core problem or desired outcome, mechanism unique angle, and your proof credibility. When you have these four things inside your headline, your ICP will definitely wants to talk to you. And not like, let's say you have, SEO, you are an agency of providing SEO services. So just don't write SEO agency. That is not going to help you out. Write down the specific niche you help with. For example, like let's say maybe you help crypto companies in doing SEO and AEO. So write down specialized in Web3 marketing to get them on number one position of Google with XYZ strategy. That is what your audience wants to know. They don't care about your portfolio. Now ask yourself now, how many times when you talk to a new people, you ask for their portfolio, but that is just for, I think, for the sake of asking it. You don't even care about. Have you ever interrogated the clients that is mentioned inside the portfolio? No. If I'm sharing your portfolio, how will you get to know that like whether I have worked with those clients or not? Are you going to ask them, do you have this much time? No, client doesn't have this much time. Nobody cares. Even if you add any client case study in your portfolio, I will never get to know. So nobody bothers about that. All they bothers about is whether do you understand their language or not. Their language is Web3, which is the blockchain industry. Their language, their problem is that they are not able to rank in the top three because their competitors are there. So they want to know whether you understand Web3 or not, or whether you know how to rank Web3 websites or not. That is what they want to know. If you can do it, they want to talk to you. And how will you make sure that like your audience will get to know you understand their language? By writing a complete headline. Okay. Uh, by writing the complete headline. That is why your headline matters a lot. So is this make sense to you guys? Do you need my framework? If you need this my basically fed ChatGPT framework, and then with the help of this framework, you can quickly create a killer headline for yourself. Do you want it right now? I can share it with you immediately. Okay, so I'm gonna do it right now. Let me ask my ChatGPT. Wait. I need to share this framework with my audience. so that uh, they mention about their ICP, and then you will be able to give them a killer headline for their profile and target audience. So create me a prompt asking different questions that you definitely need from my audience so that you can create a killer headline for them and include my framework in it. Guys, now I'm gonna give you this framework right now, immediately. So all you have to do is you just have to copy this prompt, that's it. And then it will ask you some questions. You just have to provide the answers, and then this framework will work according to your ICP. Okay. Also, guys, meanwhile, okay, this framework is done. Uh, wait. Ready to share prompt. Okay, who do you want inbound leads? Your ICP. So you have to just give this answer. Who is your ICP? What is their core problem? And then end result you deliver, your method mechanism name, and your proof. And then last one is you don't work with. This is very important because not every time you work with all the clients. So you have to specify with whom you don't does not want to work. The moment you will give these 6 questions in to your ICP, it will work it out. So I'm gonna share this document right now. So I just gonna copy this. And guys, learn like read this line. If your answers are vague, your headline will be generic. Okay. So now I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna make a new document. LinkedIn headline prompt. Okay, cool. And then YouTube video. And then this prompt I have copied down. Guys, in case if you want to understand more better, then I have this YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna share the link of this YouTube channel as well, where I have recorded 18 minutes long video on how to write LinkedIn headline. So this 18 minutes long video is also one of the things that you can definitely go and watch it out if you want to. So this is a very, very long, very detailed YouTube video that I have recorded. And then I'm just gonna click on share. Anyone with the link, and then view. And then guys, I'm gonna share it with Zoom or WhatsApp. Which one you prefer? Shall I share here? WhatsApp. Okay, wait. Then I'm just stopping my screen for a. Okay, no need to stop my screen. Uh, Copy link. I'm just gonna quickly share it with every one of you on the WhatsApp, right? Prompt for LinkedIn headline. Yeah, done, guys. I have shared with you with every one of you on WhatsApp. Let me know if you have got it. Okay, perfect, guys. Yes. Now, coming back to this. So I was telling you that now this tool has given a score of 9 out of 10 in the headline section. So now, what you need to do? Because this profile is ranking in the top searches, but still, this resume, what it is saying that this profile has only got a score of 51. That is why I do this activity for at least 20 profiles, 20 profiles. Previously, I quoted 50. It's good if you can increase your numbers, but if you are short of time, then do this activity for at least 20 profiles. Then find out such profiles which have got highest score in every domain. For example, like this profile has got highest score in headline. Maybe other profile will got highest score in the experience section. So after that, whichever profile will score the highest marks, then take inspiration from that profile and copy that thing. The moment you will copy it, then there are high chances that your profile will also start ranking at the top. That is what you need to do. Second thing that you have to do is, which is a very important part. Let me just open it and then We open, yeah, Manoj Makhija's profile. I'm just going to open this again. Now, second thing that you have to do is you need to search. So just type down Control F and then the keyword that you just search. Now this keyword is coming. Okay, let's first just growth. Now this growth keyword is coming 27 times on this page. Growth keyword is right here, then over here as well, then over here in the featured section, then in the experience section multiple times, and not in the there is nothing in the bottom. So this shows that the more you optimize your profile for that keyword, this is known as basically keyword stuffing, but you don't have to do keyword stuffing forcefully. It should be generalized, right? It should be natural basically. So the more you optimize your profile for these keywords, that's how LinkedIn will push your profile at the top. Most of the time, what we used to do is like we just write random stuff on our LinkedIn profile, and then we think of that we need to rank at the top. That's not how it works. The first activity that you need to do is you need to make use of resume worded, and the second activity that you need to do is just search for the keyword on which you want to rank your profile for, and then optimize your profile according to that keyword. So these are two strategies through which you can secure the topmost ranking in the LinkedIn searches for that particular LinkedIn keyword. Dilkash and Talish, you are saying that like you have not received. I'm not sure why you did not receive, but I'm sharing here as well. Are not you guys part of a WhatsApp community? Because we are sharing all the stuff in the WhatsApp only. I'm not sure why you are not part of it. You can also join the WhatsApp community if you want to. I'm just sharing a link with you in case if you want to join. WhatsApp community link. I've shared the WhatsApp community link as well in case if you are not a part of the WhatsApp community. Because we share all the stuff over there, so be part of that. Now, guys, coming back. Where we are. Yeah. So this is one of the topic that we just covered, reverse profile engineering, where we learned about competitive analysis, keyword optimization, and the profile structure, algorithm alignment as well. Now, in the profile structure, guys, I want to share a very important part. Okay. Now, what is that? Uh, okay. For this, I want to ask you a quick question. On your screen right now, profile messaging. Yes, guys, on your screen now, does your LinkedIn profile clearly answer this question? Why should I talk to you? If I'm your prospect and I'm coming to your profile, does this thing, does your profile clearly answers this? That why your audience, which is me in right now, should talk to you? Okay, most of the people says I have never thought about it. That's crazy, guys. How can you ignore this part when you want high ticket clients from LinkedIn? That's good. You know about it and you are accepting it. But this is the main reason why you're not able to get the high ticket clients. Some people, majority of people say somewhat clear. Okay, they are confused. Not really. Only one person says 100% clear. Strange, guys. This is not gonna work it out. Okay, now let's find a solution. Share your LinkedIn profiles with me quickly. Share your LinkedIn profiles with me quickly, guys. I'm going to analyze on the screen now. Okay, I have got how many? Let me just connect my charger. Yeah, it's good now. Okay, so I'm just gonna open some profiles that I've got now. Okay, so this is Hari Kishore's profile, driving enterprise and application modernization and data transformation using AI power analytics and API ecosystem. That's nice. Then we have next Kunal Chavan, video editor, motion graphics, helping brands to craft their visuals. Kunal, this is a problem in your headline. You are just showcasing what you can do, but you are not talking to your ICP. Your ICP, whether you can solve their problem or not. Okay. Mm. Mitesh Sahaji says digital marketing expert, SEO specialist, website development, customer service expert, sales coach, business development, strategist, video editor, e-commerce, AI automation expert. Sir, problem is you have written down things that you know, and your client does not need this. Obviously, your client need SEO services, but they want result. They don't want someone who understands SEO. They want someone who can solve their problem by doing SEO. So talk to your ICP. Do not showcase your skill set. SEO is one of the skill. Website development is one of the skill. Customer service expert is one of the skill. But this is not what your clients wants to learn from you, right? Then next, Mohammed Ahmed says, founder and strategic advisor, helping founders build trust, authority, and visibility through PR, partnerships, and reputation management. That's good. And now the last one is Dilkash Peshiman, full stack developer, blockchain developer, MERN stack, React. Again, Dilkash ji, you know these languages, full stack, blockchain development, MERN, React, right? Your client doesn't care about that. Your client cares about whether your React knowledge can solve their problem or not. That is what they want to learn, right? So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm basically gonna take the help of Mitesh Shah profile, and then I'm just quickly gonna write down save to PDF, and then Dilkash profile as well, and this Hari Kishore's profile as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna go on Chat GPT. I'm going to share a LinkedIn profile with you. I want you to act as a visitor, as a normal person, and then you suddenly landed on this person's profile. So what is the first impression you got from this profile? And then I'm gonna copy this prompt into two different tabs because we have got two profiles, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna attach the profile link. So I have got 40, 41, and then the 42. And then I'm gonna hit enter. Oh, taking a lot of time, not sure why. 41 is stuck. Let's add it again. Yeah. Now let's see what happens next. So I immediately feel this person has done a lot, but also I'm not 100% sure what exactly they want me to hire them for. You see, this person profile right now we are talking about 40 is, who is he? Yeah, digital marketing expert, SEO specialist, website development, customer service expert. We're talking about you guys. So honest, but please choose something from me. This profile looks feels like please choose something from me instead of this is what exactly I do best and who I do for it. Again, messaging problem. Second profile. My first impression, this person is clearly very technical and hardworking, but I'm slightly overwhelmed and not 100% sure who exactly they are best suited for. This is the mindset of your ICP, that this person knows everything, but I'm not sure whether this person can solve my problem or not. You are in 2026, guys. Third profile. This person works in IT sales, business development, enterprise IT, AI cloud. So clear, so clarity of domain is there, but I don't feel confused about the industry. That's nice. Feels professional, but very generic. Nothing feels wrong, but nothing feels distinct either. a solid corporate ITBD profile that I have seen many times before. You see, many times before. Again, a problem. So all these three profiles that we just studied down, guys, if ChatGPT is not able to identify your expertise, your ICP, then who else can? Let me just write down one more prompt. Can you identify the ICP of this person, like whom he's trying to sell his service by looking at the data that you have? And by data, I mean the LinkedIn profile data. Okay. Now, let's just hit enter again in all the three sections. Yes, based only on the LinkedIn profile, we can infer the ICP this person is trying to sell to, and also where the confusion lies. So what is the primary ICP? Early stage startups and small businesses, especially those who need social media growth, explainer videos, website design, basic SEO support. Is this kind of ICP you want to target? Uh, 40 profile is, let me just open the 40 profile. Mithesh G, is this kind of ICP you are trying to target? Where is it? Is it your primary ICP, guys? Mithesh ji, social media growth, explainer videos, website design, basic SEO export. Is this your primary ICP? Okay, nice. Next one. Uh, why this ICP best fits? Primary early stage startup founders, Web3 plus tech heavy startups, and experience with MVPs, tokenization, DeFi, NFT, smart contracts. This profile is Dilkash. Is it your ICP? Dilkash ji, is it your ICP that ChatGPT is telling you right now? And for the last profile, Hari Kishore ji, is this is your ICP, primary ICP, CTO, CEO, IT heads, digital transformation leaders? Hari Kishore. Okay, Hari Kishore ji, but ChatGPT is saying that this is your ICP. So that means that like your profile is not optimized for your ICP. Hence, the people who are visiting your profile, they are not able to understand who you are. That is where you are losing the potential. And Mithesh and Dilkaji, I have a problem with you. Problem is this, that this ChatGPT is very advanced. But look at from the perspective of a person. Can they identify? No. I tell you why. Don't use LLM knowledge. Think it from a person point of view and then tell me that whether you are able to identify the ICP or not. So I'm clearly telling ChatGPT not to use the LLM knowledge, the pre-feed knowledge, because that is very advanced. And right now, ChatGPT is telling from that perspective. I don't want that to happen. Now let's see what ChatGPT says. Perfect. I switch off frameworks, labels, and marketer brain completely and answer exactly how a normal LinkedIn user would feel and think. Digital marketing, videos, website, sales, SEO. Okay. Is this person talking to me? My honest inner response, maybe, not sure. There's no moment where I think he's talking to founders like me. This is for e-commerce people. This is for coaches. This is for startups at my stage. It feels broad, not personal. Mitesh ji, this is for you. And for Dilkash ji, for Dilkash, when I open the profile, I see full stack developer, blockchain developer, my immediate direction. Okay, this person is very technical. I do not think about ICP yet. I am just scanning. I read phrases like passionate and enthusiastic, developing web and mobile applications, long list of techniques, turn your project items into clarity. My honest thought. This looks like a strong developer, but this could apply to anyone who needs development. That means you're not talking to a particular category, you're talking to everyone. And when you are talking to everyone, you are talking to no one. Always remember this, guys. When you are talking to everyone, you are eventually talking to no one. This is a very, very common phrase in English. When you're talking to everyone, you are eventually talking to no one. So niche down yourself. Just help one industry. That is what you need to do. And this is why I popped out this exact framework. Ankit Soni, you have a flight in 20 minutes. If you have bought the recording, you will definitely get the recording. If you have not bought the recording, you can send me a WhatsApp and I can tell you the instructions how to bought it. This is very super easy. But yeah, if you have already bought the recording, you will get it. Acha, one thing, guys, Mitesh ji, Harikishore ji, and Dilkash. I'm so sorry if I have hurt you in any way. I was just doing my analysis, just to tell you that if I am a normal human being, or if I want to be your client, then this is what my reaction will be in the first glance. So please don't mind anything from my side. I'm really sorry, right? Okay. And Ankit Soni, have a very safe flight, man. You can WhatsApp me on the community, whatever you prefer. It's completely fine. Yeah, cool guys. Now going next, coming next. So again, what you need to do to optimize your profile, guys, this is very important part where okay, before I ask this, I have a question for you. How many times you face this problem where if you send a connection request to your ICP, you just get ignored. They don't accept your connection request. How many of you face this problem? Just write me in the chat box. When you send connection request to your ICP, they don't accept it and you just get ghosted. How many times you have faced this problem? Just write me in the chat box. How many people are facing this problem, guys? Quickly. Okay, I can see some me. That's perfect. Now, you know what's the main problem? The problem is when you go in the My Network section, okay. Now you see I have 113 connections pending. 113 connections. I am not accepting them. And there's a super reason behind it. Now I am just a normal person. I'm not a CEO. But still, I have got a lot of requests. Now just imagine how many requests a CEO is getting on the daily basis. You are not the only one who is sending the connection request to your ICP. Your competitors are also sending the connection request to them. So what you need to do, what is the number one mistake you are doing on LinkedIn? When you send a connection request, your connection request gets buried inside with other connection requests. For example, like if I click on show all, you can see that a lot of connection requests are there. Now all these connection requests will be buried if you are making these three mistakes. And what are these three mistakes? Your profile photo, your name, and your headline. If you optimize these three things, you will have a higher chances that your ICP will accept your connection request. And how that happens, I'm going to tell you now. Now, look at this person, Daniel Edunjobi. देखो, three things में profile photo, name and headline. We can't change one thing, which is my name. I can't change this Daniel name. Okay, so forget that factor. Now we will talk about the remaining two factors, which is this photo and the headline. Now, if a CEO gets, let's say, 100 connections in one day, that is very easy for any CEO to get 100 connections, right? Because everybody wants to be connected with the with that person. And if we gonna spend only 1 minute on one profile, then that will be 100 minutes. And 100 minutes is somewhere around 1 hour 40 minutes. And now you think CEO has this much time to spend on every profile? No, because CEO has a limited bandwidth where he needs to talk internally with their team members for the growth of the company. He needs to spend time with family and friends to chill out. He needs to spend time with the finance team to know about what the finances are. He needs to spend time with the technical team to know what the glitches are. He needs to spend time with the marketing team to learn about what are the growth strategies they are using. And beside of all these things, he has to use his own LinkedIn account to connect with the new people to grow their business. And if he's gonna spend 1 minute on every profile, that will cost him a lot. So that's not gonna work it out. So how he scans a profile, I basically got to know because of this reason. First, I get a lot of replies from the different people. Second, I went to Singapore, guys. I think last year, I'm not sure. And then I posted a lot of photos with the CEOs out there. So when I sat with them, I basically talked to them that what on which factors you decide that you will scan that LinkedIn profile or not. But before I tell you that, guys, this is me, and I have been teaching in this college since 4 years now. So I forgot to introduce about myself. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so this is a college, guys, where I have been giving training for the past 4 years now. Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, SSCBS. It's a number one college in the business marketing. Anyone from Delhi today? Anyone from Delhi? This college is affiliated with Delhi University. Maybe you have heard of University of Delhi. So I've been training over there, and these are the photos that you can see that I am giving certificates. So by the way, this is me as well. Obanuja. Yeah. So this is me handing the certificates and the awards to different people out there. So you can see again handing the certificate to one of the student who have secured the marks, and then standing over here, making my videos, University of Delhi, Shai Sukhdev College of Business Studies podium is also there. And then a lot of videos you will see right over here. For example, like this is the certificate and the award that we give to people, right? So I was just telling you this, but yeah, I wanted to show you something else. Yeah. So when I went to Singapore, okay, so I think I need to go more down. Yeah. So when I went to Singapore, so over here I met a lot of CEOs from the different companies, and I talked to them, and I asked them this question that on which factors you decide whether you will be accepting that connection request or not. And after talking to 50 plus CEOs in Singapore, I got this answer. And that's when I realized that most of the CEOs look at your profile photo and what you do. Now, for example, like this person Daniel can, after just looking at his profile pic, can I know who this person is? Is this person's face completely visible to me? Because I want to be connected, and I don't want to connect with a robot or a dead profile. No, I don't want to connect with someone who is not that much professional. For example, like Dr. Jay Saxena. Look at his profile photo. LinkedIn is a professional platform, guys. How can you upload selfies on LinkedIn or unprofessional photos? Because you're talking to a CEO who's running a company of $10 million, and you don't have time to optimize your LinkedIn profile, and you think that he's going to give you what? Not at all. Because you are not professional. Everybody wants professional in their team. And on the professional platform, you are just showcasing your casual behavior. Nobody wants that. Even if you have a talent, but you don't but you don't understand the ethics of corporate of the business, nobody wants you in their company. So this Akshita, who has just uploaded her selfie, I don't think so. It makes sense. I'm just quickly gonna reject this profile. I'm not gonna quickly look at it. So first thing is upload a professional photo in which 60% of your face should be occupied with your profile, with your photo, with your face. 60% of the photo should be occupied with your face so that I get to know who you are and how you look basically. Then third thing that you have to look at is second thing, which is the headline. Outbound SDR at Gong, sharing my experiences. Now, if I'm a CEO, what do I do if you are sharing your experiences? What will I get? What will my company get? Nothing. Outbound SDR at Gong. Now, what is this Gong? It's not a famous company. It's not Microsoft. It's not Google. It's not Tesla. What is this? Do I know this company? No. What do I do if you are an outbound SDR at Gong? Do I really care? No. So by looking at your headline, I didn't get image about who you are. So I want to save my time as a CEO, and I am not gonna open this profile now because this is a wastage of my time. But if I look at, let's say, another profile, any good profile? No, I'm not able to find a very good profile right now. Okay, let's go at top. Yes. Soham Ahuja. Makes sense, guys. Helping Web3 and AI projects tell unforgettable stories through world class. Although this is not properly optimized because this is going like I'm not able to read the complete context, but at least I got an idea that he's helping Web3. Now he has niched down himself. He is helping Web3 and AI projects tell unforgettable stories through world class. This is where the curiosity comes in, and that is why now I'm gonna open his profile as a CEO and I'm gonna look at who he is. And now I'm gonna spend some time looking at this person's profile because I want to know who the other person is. So he's helping Web3 and AI projects tell unforgettable stories through world-class video and design. Now this makes sense because he is a video editor. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. He is a video editor and he knows that how he can connect with Web3 projects through his skill set so that if any viewer watches his video, they will lie into this category, unforgettable stories. So I think we also have a video editor in the house. So this is the perfect example that how you should write your LinkedIn headline. Don't just write your skill set, but create a story around it with the four-step framework that I've just shared with you. So now I think you got the reason why your LinkedIn, whenever you send connection request to your ICP, why you get ignored most of the times because you are not able to tell them how do you help others. See, on LinkedIn, you need to understand one thing. Everybody wants to buy something, but it does not wants to be sold. What does this mean? If I am a B2, I am a business owner and I want to grow my business, then I need someone to help me grow my business. But at the same time, I don't want to be sound like that. I want to be sold to you. It's not like that. So you have to understand this part, and that's how you have to play with the psychology. Does this thing make sense, guys? Now you understand the reason why it is working out. Okay, Mohammed Ahmed says that I need to leave for a call. First time I joined, good session, but we have to work on some improvements. Yeah, Mohammed, no worries. You can join later on, or you can like send me a message if you have already purchased the recording. No problem. So guys, now you understand the reason why your profile gets ignored when you send a connection request to someone. Just write yes in the chat box quickly. Okay, Pranay says does. Dilkash, yes. Mitesh, yes. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Thank you so much for bearing with me till now, and I hope I have passed on some very useful information to all of you till now. Second thing, guys, which is very important. Do I have a question for that? Wait, let me just see. Oh, I don't have that question. Once your ICP accepts your connection request, after that, when you send them a connection request, right? How many times or how many people gets ghosted? Like you send them uh, a message to your client and then they just ghost you. How many times you face this problem? Just write me in the chat box if you are the one where you send the connection request to someone and then they accept it, and then after that you send them a sales message but they ghost you. How many of you face this problem, guys? Kunal, I'm just trying to cover up everything. Even I have a limited time, so just bear with me. Maybe I will be able to cover this as well for sure. I'll try my best. Don't worry. Okay. So, guys, you know what is the main problem? Okay. For that, I want you to sell me your service right now. Let's just assume that you and me are connected on LinkedIn. Okay, guys. Why right now? Wait. Let's use this mechanism. Yeah. Okay, this is my LinkedIn profile. I'm just sharing it in the chat box. All you have to do is just send me a connection request quickly and then send me your message. Send me the message, guys, immediately. This message will be basically that you sell, that you want to sell to your ICP. So assume me as your ICP, and then assume that like we are connected on LinkedIn, and then you have to send me a message that you send to your prospects. Then I will see that what is the biggest problem that you are doing right now. Guys, quickly send me a connection request. I will simply accept it, and then you can send me the message. I have also forwarded on my uh, GH Camps WhatsApp community. Just send me a connection request, guys, quickly. I'm gonna quickly accept it. And then after that, you have to send me a message because we are gonna do this activity live that why your messages gets ghost, why your ICP ghosts you. That is what we are gonna do right now. Guys, quickly do it. Oh, okay, so I've received connection request from Kunal. I've accepted connection. Kunal, now send me a message on LinkedIn that you send to your prospects, and then I will tell you that why your message gets ghosted on LinkedIn, why your ICB does not reply to you. That is what I am doing this activity for. So if your messages are getting ghosted, guys, this is the activity that I'm doing right now on the screen. Guys, quickly send me your message. Is this person, are you from this workshop? I'm not sure. Automation Expo? Um, have you just created an account? I'm not sure. Guys, are you having some problem in sending me a connection request? Okay, I've received Rutvik. Okay, I've accepted yours as well. Anybody else who wants to do this activity? Guys, I am gonna tell you why people ghost you on LinkedIn. When you send them a message, why they does not reply to you, that is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm not getting your connection request. I'm not sure why. Is there a problem? Okay, if you don't want to do this way, in the chat box, write down the message that you sell to your ICP and then you don't get a reply. In the chat box, guys, in the Zoom chat box, do this activity now. Okay, I received the message from Kunal. Hi Rohan, I noticed your background in marketing and content creation and wanted to reach out. I work as a video editor supporting professionals who want their videos to look polished and intentional when they start posting consistently. Would love to know if video is on your roadmap. Kunal, this is a problem. If you send this message to your ICP, you will always get ghosted. Always. I'll tell you why right now only. Wait. Hari Kishore, I received your connection request as well. Okay. Harikishore, just send me on LinkedIn. I've accepted your connection request. Just send me this message on LinkedIn so that everybody else can see as well. But Harikishore, I also see your problem. You're also making this mistake, and this is the main reason why you will always get ghosted. Your ICP will not gonna reply you. Receive message from Rutvik. Hi Rohan. Uh, Hi Rohan, I came across your profile and liked what you are building. I'm a graphic designer and web expert working with founders and growing businesses to improve brand. I have helped 80 plus businesses tighten their visual identity and turn their websites into real sales assets, not just good looking pages. If you are ever looking to upgrade your branding website, open to a quick chat to see if there's a fit. Rutvik, a big red flag in your message. You will always get ignored. Hari Kishore says, Hi Rohan, glad to connect with you. This is Hari from Arshil Digital. We help businesses with technology modernization, platform integrations, and AI adoption. Looking forward to staying connected and sharing useful insights. Big problem, guys. Big red flag. Anyone else who want to do this activity? Or I just show you the right answer now. Mitesh ji, I have accepted your connection request. You send me this message. Hi Rohan, I noticed you're a digital marketing expert, and I believe there are several areas where our expertise aligns. I would love to explore how we can collaborate and create value together. Let's connect. No, no, this will not gonna work. This will not gonna work, guys. So, what is the right method, guys? For that, I am gonna do it right now. So So the messages that I've received just now, okay, what I'm gonna do, for example, like let's say I take this message from Mitesh, okay, now I open his profile as well. I hope, is my screen visible now? I hope my screen is visible to everyone, yes? Okay, okay, perfect, sorry. Okay, cool. So now, as we can see, our digital marketing agency specializes in enhancing the reputation of high-profile clients. We have a proven track record of success with medical professionals and business owners across India and USA. I think Mitesh, you still need to work on your headline because this is still very long. This will not work it out, in my opinion. You still need to work very hard. Like you can improvise it much better, but yeah, it's better than before. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download his profile because I have very less time to understand who he is. And then after that, I'm gonna go back on my chat GPT. I'm gonna go back on my chat GPT. Understand the LinkedIn profile that I'm sharing with you, and then I have to send a message to my ICP with whom I have got connected on LinkedIn. So just like we write email subject line, the same way I want to write LinkedIn subject line, but make sure that like it is only 60 characters long, not more than that. You have to follow this strict guideline. And in the LinkedIn subject line, we only have to talk about the main thing that why that ICP should pay attention to this message. So it should be tangible one. It should outcome worthy line. Okay. And then I'm gonna attach your profile, this profile number 43. And now, because I don't understand your profile right now, that is why I am using the ChatGPT, but you know better than ChatGPT about yourself. Guys, this is a trick that I'm just telling you right now. Yes, I like this one. From traffic to clients without changing tools. Now, what I'm gonna do to Mitesh, I'm just gonna write down this and then I'm just gonna do this. Okay, but before I do that, I have to show you this part. If you look at the messaging section at the left hand side, can you see one problem in all the profiles? When Mithai sent me a message, hi Rohan, I noticed you're a digital marketer. Now just consider me as a CEO. And as a CEO, I not only receive just one single message in a day, I might receive 10, 20, 30, 40 messages in a single day. So how I will make sure that like which message I should look at. So this is where I will get this information. So when you write down, hi Rohan, I noticed you're a digital marketing. You are wasting your time, my time, because nobody wants to read this. Hi Rohan, how are you doing? Even if I'm not doing good, what can you do? Are you gonna give me the medicine today? No, that's not gonna work it out. It's good to gratitude that person. It's good to appreciate that person. But what at the cost of it? If you're losing a lead, then there is no point of greeting that person, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna quickly convert this into a smart move. Now the same message, because obviously we don't want to sound like arrogant person. We have to sound like a proper intelligent person. And now with the same message, what I did is I just write a subject line. This subject line will show like this in LinkedIn inbox. From traffic to clients without changing tools. You see the magic? Now, when the CEO will open his LinkedIn inbox and will see a lot of messages, then immediately he will see the attention from traffic to clients without changing tools. And he's like, oh, from traffic to clients? That means that like this person is gonna convert my traffic to clients. I need that person. Now he will open your message and he will see from traffic to clients without changing tools. Hi Roman, I noticed you're a digital marketing expert, blah blah blah. Your different message. So just by writing a LinkedIn message line, you can get 40% open rate here. 40% open rate. Is this thing an eye opener, guys? Write EO in the chat box again. Yes, Kunal, ChatGPT knows better than us now. Guys, EO quickly. If you like it, if you like this strategy, just write EO. EO is eye opener. Okay, Dilka says EO. Kunal says EO. Nice, nice. But they say this is great. Okay. Now the next thing, guys, that I want to talk about. Mm, mm, mm. So I want to ask you this question again. No, before that, I want to ask you this question. Where is it? On your screen right now, what is your dream, guys? If LinkedIn started bringing you 3 to 5 quality leads per month, how would that impact your income? On your screen right now, if LinkedIn started bringing you 3 to 5 quality leads per month, how would that impact your income? Will it be a life changing, or will it be a just significant improvement, or it will be helpful but not critical, no major impact? If LinkedIn will start bringing you 3 to 5 quality leads per month, how will that help you? Okay, majority of says significant improvement. Nice. Now, the next question that I want to ask to every one of you is questions to achieve dream. Wait, not this one. Not this one. Hmm, मैं इसको देख नहीं सकता क्या यार? Hmm. Okay, इसको relaunch कैसे करें? Yeah. Now again, guys, same question. Have you ever tried to increase inbound leads through strategic approach? And the second question is, would you invest in a proven LinkedIn system if it guarantees you to generate 5 to 10 high quality leads every month? The reason why I'm asking this because you are making a mistake and that I'm going to ask you right now. I'm going to show you right now. So can you quickly tell me the answer on your screen? Because sales matter, I would say yes. But if you're talking to a lead, for example, like I give you a scenario that you have got a list of ICP who are making, let's say, 1 lakh rupees a month, and your service cost is, let's say, 40,000 rupees per month. Now, when you go to this person and you are very good in sales, right? What happens? You ask for 40K, you are not asking for 40K, you are asking for 40% of his revenue that he's making in a month. Do you think that, like, a person who is just making 1 lakh rupees and you are asking 40% of that, do you think that person will give you? And in the scenario B, you have got a leads who are making, let's say, 10 lakh rupees a month, and now your service fees is only 40,000 rupees. Now you are not asking for 40% of the amount that he is making in a month. How much you are asking? What's the percentage that you are asking? I'm a little bad in maths, but let me just use calculator. You are just asking for 4%. So what do you think? In which scenario you will get a conversion? In the scenario one, where you're asking for the 40% of the revenue, or in the scenario B, where you're asking for the just 4%, right? So leads are equally important. If you're talking to the bad scenario, then that is not going to help. Okay, so now I've got the answers. So have you ever tried to increase inbound leads through strategic approach? Few people says, most of the people says, I don't know how inbound leads work. I heard consistent posting increase views and then it generate leads. But in your case, this is not happening. Similarly, would you invest in a proven LinkedIn system if it guarantees you to generate 5 to 10 high quality leads every month? So most of you says that yes, I'm ready to take the risk. Now, the problem that you are doing, most of you are doing, is this. If I ask you this question, how many of you are still following this strategy in 2026? You identify your target audience, you send them a connection request, and then once they accept your connection request, you send them a big salesy message to sell your service, and then you wait for closing sales. How many of you are doing this activity in 2026? Just write me in the chat box. If this is you, if this is you, just write me in the chat box where you send them a connection request to your ICP on LinkedIn. Then, when they accept it, you send them a big sales message and then you wait to close sales. If this is you, just write me in the chat box because this strategy is not going to work in 2026. This will never get you clients, and specifically high ticket clients from USA, UK, and UAE. You will never get them. So, what's the right strategy? The right strategy is this 9 step framework. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the framework that you need to use in 2026. If you don't know this framework, you will never be able to close clients because this strategy that I just showed you, this strategy, this used to work back in 2018 and 2020. And now it's 2026. It's not going to work. Just by using this right strategy, I was able to get this person approach to me, this Kim Mattinson from Vancouver. Sanya, thank you for reaching out. I'm interested in a call with you. Kindly share your calendar link with me. And I was like, because I'm managing the profile of this person, Sanya, you see, not sure if it's a glitch from LinkedIn because I can't see previous chat history here. Could you please tell me the agenda of the meeting? Because I can't see when I reached out to this person. And then this person said, you reached out to me back in September 25 regarding your approach to coaching leads. And then I said, did you manage to book the call? She said, yes. Monday, January 19. And not just one example, guys. With the same studies that I'm talking about, I have many, many examples over here which I need to follow up. Uh, where is it? Where is it? Mm, yeah, over here, Georgia as well. So when I sent this message, sounds interesting. Shika immediately said, sounds interesting. I want to book a call. I just said, just book a call with me. And then she did a call with me. Thanks. Let's connect on Wednesday. My number is this. She also shared me her number. Over here, uh, when I sent them a message about her profile, she said, hi Sanya, sure, I would love to have a chat. Do you have a booking link? I shared the booking link. And then we went on a call. What I've been developing a toolkit as a foundation practice with subsequent, and then we booked a call. And that's how I am closing sales every other day. And all the high ticket sales. Now I show you one more example of a development agency that we are working with right now. Oh. Mm, uh, yeah, Akash Rathod. This person is from New York City and he is the director at MXI Coders, and he has somewhere around 200 employees in his company, right? 200 employees. And if you look at the 200 employees, then you will see that the people who are working in this company are foreigners. A lot of them are foreigners. How do I show them? Uh, yeah, for example, like Daniel Silver, managing director, and then basically the founders of this company, yeah, Nelson Games as well. A lot of people are the foreigners in this company. You know what? When we reach out to this person, obviously, it takes a lot of time, lot of research. If you look at the messages, then these are very, very detailed messages that we have crafted for this person after researching it. And then this person basically replied to us, and then he said that I want to talk to you. Sure, we will. And then when I sent him a message, he said, sounds good, Akash. Please share the 2 to 3 case studies here, and I will review them and revert if a short call makes sense. And we are already in touch with this person on email now. So when you follow the right structure, you can convert any client in your niche. All it takes is to identify the right person. And I have many examples like this where I'm booking the calls on a consistent daily basis just by using the right strategies. And what is that strategy? This is the strategy that I am talking about. this 9-step strategy. All you have to do is you just have to follow this 9-step framework, right? So I'm going to talk about this, but before that, guys, I have a very important thing to ask to you. So the next 15 minutes, I'll be very, very honest, right? Only for the next 15 minutes, starting from 9:30 to 9:45, I'm gonna talk about a system that can make this happen to you if you are looking for high ticket clients. And that is a paid system, guys, not free for sure. For the next 15 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about this. After that, I'm going to talk to you about this in the remaining 50 minutes of this session. So whosoever wants high ticket clients, they can attend it. They can listen to me. Whosoever doesn't want high ticket clients, they can just forget it. But one thing that I want to talk before that, the system that I'm going to talk about, it's not for everyone. Okay, no, not everyone can buy it. There is a proper formula that I'm going to give you. So I'll be honest with all of you. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, and whosoever will score 7 or 7 plus, they need this system. Others, they don't need it. Even if you score 6, you don't need this system. Okay, so those 10 questions will decide whether you want this system or not, and you will calculate on your own that whether how many yes you are getting. So if you get 7 or 7 plus yes, then you need this system. Otherwise, you don't need this system. But what is that system all about? Let me just tell you first that part. Uh, Download. Okay, now this is a system that I'm going to talk about for the next 15 minutes only, not more than that. That's my promise. So the problem right now is, guys, you are doing outreach manually right now. Maybe you are sending connection requests, then what you are doing, you are following up manually all these things, and then you are not able to convert clients. You are posting content, but you are not getting clients. But your competitors are making 2,50,000 rupees just by automation. You know how? I'll show you the automations. Right now I just showed you one automation. This automation only. Where is it? Scraper one, right? Yeah, this where we just scrape down the comments from LinkedIn post, right? I have these 6 different automations. LinkedIn engagement counter. You know what this does is, I'll show you right now. Wait, let's just open this. Now, the best part about this, let's say okay, let's go back to that automation again. Now, let's say we got a list of all the people who commented under one post. We got this list. Okay. We got this list. Now, do we know that like whether these persons are active on LinkedIn or not? What if we waste our time on reaching out to a dead profile? I don't want that to happen. So this this particular engagement counter will gonna count the engagement on that profile in a month. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy down these 3 profiles, and then with the help of this automation, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the profiles over here. Okay, I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna type down these 3 profiles. Now, what it will do, it will basically tell me, let me just delete this as well. Uh, yeah. Now, this automation will tell me how many engagement these 3 profiles has got in a month. You want to see the magic? So I'm just going to click on execute workflow. So this has got the data. This is basically scraping the LinkedIn profile that we have just given it out, and then it will tell us how many likes this profile has got in last 1 month. So you can see Rishi Kant has got 3594 engagement, out of which 3273 are the likes and 126 are the comments. So 3273 are likes and 1268 are comments. Similarly, if I just execute this again, now second time we will get the data for this second profile. So once this automation will be done, now we can see that this profile, Sadman, has got 3509 total engagement, out of which likes are 3190 and comments are 1268. Now you will see a difference, that like why this difference is there, because when you go on LinkedIn, so and when you just click on like, so not every time you like it, you have celebrate, you have support, you have love, insightful and funny. So this total means any reaction. And out of that, 3190 are the likes. So out of 3509, 3190 are the likes, and 1268 are the comments that he has got on his profile. Similarly, if I just do it for the third profile now, so we will get the data. So first automation will help you scrape down the profile. Second automation will tell you whether those profiles are active or not. So this profile has got only 21 likes overall. So 21 likes and just the two comments. So this is one of the automation that you will be learning, right? Similarly, uh, the people who are facing problem, in creating content. So if you're facing problem in creating content, I have this automation for all of you. And this automation is super powerful. You know how this works? I'll tell you right now. So let me just close this one. When I don't know what to write, I have basically subscribed to my a lot of newsletters. Okay. So do you see this newsletter? Wait, let me just show you quickly. अरे कहाँ गया? Yeah, this one. Poof. Yeah. So do you see this newsletter? Yeah, over here. This is the newsletter. Coach Walks. So if I just go on this one and if I just click on this one. Now, do you see? I have basically subscribed to a newsletter in the coaching industry because I create content for the coaching industry. Now, this is a personal profile that I am managing right now, and she's basically dealing with the coaches. So my main goal is to post content on her profile. But if I don't have time, how do I do it? I basically make use of these LinkedIn newsletters that I have got. So I have subscribed to a lot of coaches newsletter, and from here I get the idea. Now, what this will do, this automation, this particular automation will go to my Gmail, will extract the newsletter content, then creates a LinkedIn post. I show you now. So, अरे यार, this will go to my Gmail, extract the news items from my newsletter inside Gmail, then will create a LinkedIn post, and then it will humanize it. After humanizing, it will generate an image, sends me a message on my Telegram for the approval. If I approve it, it will post directly on my LinkedIn account. अरे LinkedIn account पे post अभी करके दिखाता हूँ इसको, ठीक है? So how this automation will work it out? LinkedIn newsletter Sanya, ठीक है? So now let's just run it. Right now you see there are the last post that we did was 2 days back, ठीक है? If I just click on show all post, you can see that the last post was done 2 days back. Now, if I just click on execute workflow, you can see that it has started working. Uh, यहाँ से नहीं करना था, from schedule trigger. Now you can see that it has started working. यहाँ से इसने Gmail का content read कर लिया है, and now content extracted, content humanized, image generated. Now it has sent a message on my Telegram, sent a photo message on my Telegram, but आया नहीं. Oh, sorry. I think there's a glitch. Chat ID, someone has changed it. This is something 321. Oh, wait, let me just fix it ASAP. Just 1 sec, guys. Mm, chat ID. Okay, no problem. Three, two, one. गाइस इसमें थोड़ा टाइम जाएगा क्योंकि मेरे को चैट आईडी मतलब रिप्लेस करनी पड़ेगी बट हाउ दिस वर्क्स इज लेट मी जस्ट शो यू. So this is how guys this works. It basically sends me a message along with an image and along with the LinkedIn content, and then it asks for my approval. So if I approve it, right? If I approve it, this gets posted on my LinkedIn. That's how this thing works. So the content that you are seeing, this content which got posted 2 days back, it was done with the help of this automation only. Everything from planning to what type of content will be deployed, it was done with the help of this automation only. So every automation that I have mentioned over here, every automation has a different use case. And that's how, guys, your competitors are saving time because they are not wasting their time in creating content. They're not wasting time in creating in doing research. All they're doing in all things on automation, and they're just spending time on talking to the ICP because that is where the real money is. If you're just posting content, doing commenting, scraping data and all such stuff, you're just wasting your time, whereas your competitors are making money because you're doing all the stuff manually and they're doing all the stuff practically on automation. So you need to learn the transformation, the core transformation, how this works from clients chasing you, from chasing clients to clients chasing you, from doing all the stuff manually to 80% automation, from unknown expert to go to authority. Okay. So I use this three pillar model. Pillar one, which is prospect intelligence engine. Pillar two, which is automated outreach. Pillar three is conversion infrastructure. So I use this three pillar structure to automate my stuff, where prospect intelligence engine helps me in my auto lead list generation, AI research agent, smart filtering system, and buying intent scoring. Then automated outreach is where it writes a smart message sequence, behavior based follow ups, AI video personalization, and safe automation limits. So it basically writes down the message according to the ICP, the messages that you are seeing over here. This message. You see, all these messages have a very detailed research. If you read these messages, guys, these are very detailed messages. And these messages have been done on the basis of that person's profile. And this is all on automation. So this is what you will be learning, that how you can make this, because nowadays everybody wants a personalized message and not a generalized message. We don't send generalized messaging. The pillar three is content plus conversion infrastructure, where you will learn how to create a 6 month content calendar and how you can schedule it in advance. AI content generation, visual content templates, booking automation, post reply automation, and automated sales funnel. Along with these six added automations that you will be learning, these six added automations. And even if you just say this LinkedIn last one, commenter scraper, I just showed you that how this tool Phantom Buster costs us 6,000 rupees a month. Monthly billing $70, somewhere around 6,500 rupees a month, and I am not paying any money at all. So guys, this is a system that has helped me get 4 million plus LinkedIn impressions on my profile. I have generated 71 lakhs of deals, high ticket deals, and closed 128 plus leads and scaled 6 plus startups to 200K plus revenue. If this system can work for me, it can work for you as well. Because I spend time in talking to clients and not in researching, not in creating content, right? So these are the three things. These are the 8 things that you will get. All three content automation pillars: pre-written scripts and template, visual content library, enterprise grade tool access, direct access during setup, 7-day implementation window, 80% done for your setup, one-on-one onboarding call with Rohan, right? But there's one more advantage that you are gonna get that I'm gonna show you right now. This super exclusive community that I have. This super exclusive community, guys. You will be part of this exclusive community when you join this system. But this system is not made for everyone. As you can see, a lot of people ask me a lot of different queries. For example, like the LinkedIn outreach automation tool. Okay, thanks. They're a good hack. Can you share the Indian company name which we can use? Shared privately. Thanks. Then I recorded a video with for my community, and then everybody said this. Yes, I've done till this. Thanks, Ron. We'll go through it and get back to you. Sure. Then this person, Deepa, said, this is really useful, would love to get the workflow, because she replied immediately. So what I did, since you responded quickly, I can set this for you on your own N10 account for free. संचिका, अभी तक मैंने रिप्लाई भी नहीं किया. This seems really good. If possible, could you please create a list of videos on the automations you built and workflow, Jason? Also, it will be really helpful. So over here, guys, we share win, we share failures, we talk, we come live every week. We do outreach together, guys. So the biggest problem that you have right now is that you are not able to close clients. So every week we sit together, we identify our ICP, then we outreach them live in the 2 hour session. Everything live, guys. सब यहाँ पे live आके करते हैं. And this is a very, very exclusive community that I have. But who wants to be a part of this system? That will be decided on the basis of the score that you are gonna get and what that score is, guys. For that, what you need to do on your screen right now, you will get this 10 questions, okay? So you need to answer those questions now. Guys, just count down how many this applies to me you are getting. If you get 7 or 7 plus, this applies to me. That is when you need this system. Otherwise, you don't need this system. First question, I am not getting consistent inbound leads from LinkedIn. If this applies to you, tick this applies to me. Select this applies to me and count 1. People don't clearly see me as an expert in my field. If this is your problem, then select this applies to me, count 2. Third question, my LinkedIn post gets low or inconsistent engagement. If this applies to you, count 3. My DMs start conversations but really convert into clients. If this is your problem, then select this applies to me, count 4. Fifth question, you often feel confused about what content to post. If this is your problem, select this applies to me, count 5. Sixth question, my positioning is not clear to someone visiting my profile. If this is your problem, select this applies to me, count 6. I am unsure how to confidently package or sell a high ticket offer. If this is your problem, select this applies to me, count 7. 8. My profile attracts the wrong type of audience. If this is your problem, select this applies to me and count 9. 8. Second last question, I reply mostly on referrals instead of a predictable LinkedIn system. If this is your problem, select this applies to me and count 9. Last but not the least, I don't have a repeatable system to generate leads every month. If this is your problem, guys, select this applies to me and count 10th. Now, guys, in the chat box, tell me what score you have got, because this system is not made for everyone, only for the people who have got 7 or 7 plus. Type down how many this applies to me you have got. Kunal says 8. Guys, quickly tell me how many score you have got. Rutvik 8. Okay. Guys, tell me how many this applies to me you have got. Mitesh 9. Crazy, guys. So only for the people who have got 7 or 7 plus. This system is made for them, not for everyone. So you need to remember this part. Anyone else? I'm just closing the window now. I'm closing the question, guys. Let me know how many this applies to me you have got. Quickly, guys, quickly. I'm closing the chat box. Sorry, I'm closing the poll. So I've done the poll. Now, for the people who have got less than 7, they don't need this system. But for the people who have got more than 7 or 7, they need this system. So guys, now let's talk about how much this system will cost you. 20,000? Nah, no. 10,000? Not at all. A lot of people are charging this much money. I know that, but since we are in education sector, so I believe education should be available to everyone. That is why I'm not charging this. But then what's the real price? Real price is 7,000. But wait, I am not giving you at a price of 7,000 because we are in 2026 now. It's a new year. So a new year gift from my side. So I'm giving you a 30% off, and that will give you this particular system at 4,999. nine. At 4999, you will get the access of this system immediately, in which you will get this eight strategies plus these six automations and exclusive WhatsApp community access with 1 hour live session every week where we will sit together and we will do outreach together and we will learn how to get high ticket clients together. So everything you are getting at a price of 4999. But this system is only for the people who have got 7 or 7 plus. So guys, in order to participate in this system, all you have to do is you just have to scan this QR code. I am already late. It's 9:47. I promised till 9:45. So I will only wait for 3 minutes. Then I will simply end this because I only want serious people. So if you are serious, just scan it and make the payment. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end it in just next 3 minutes because I don't want to waste more time on this thing. Guys, but remember, you are not just getting a course, you are getting a spoon feed system with me where we will do one live session every week. So whatever your problems are, whatever things you are facing and why you are not able to convert clients, that is where I'm going to sit with you and we are going to discuss together. So you will get the access to a community where all the agency owners, freelancers and the coaches and business owners are there who are discussing the things and then we are solving the problem. So it's a closed community. It's a very highly reputed community, and it will give you a lot of networking advantage. So think and invest in yourself if you want to. Otherwise, you can use the strategies that you can. Rutvik says you are not able to scan. I'm not sure what's the error. Wait, let me just share you link if that is possible with me. Give me a second. This is one-time course. Yes, Mithya, this is a one-time course. No, after anything. For the people, if this is not working, I'm just sharing the link. Just give me 1 second. Mm. I hate when things doesn't load up properly. But tech is something like this. Meanwhile, guys, you can write down your okay, guys. Meanwhile, you can write down your questions if you have. By the time I'm just sharing the link with all of you. Uh, okay. So I have shared this in the community. You can get it from there as well, or you can get in the chat box, which I have shared. But from the community, I'm going to delete in the next 2 minutes. Now, Rutvik, I am going to close this. I will basically close this because I only want the serious people. So the people who are interested, you can scan now. From the committee itself, I'm gonna delete the link and deactivate it. Guys, just 1 more minute and then you can let me know, or and I can quickly show you. Kunal, it's your choice, man. You can definitely apply the strategies that we have just learned together. It will definitely get you a benefit. For the people who want to scan, they can scan this, and then I'm just gonna end it up. Okay. So guys, I've started receiving the payments. The people who have purchased this course, they are gonna get the access of this course after this workshop. So I'm gonna send them a link to the WhatsApp community and then they can join it. And then after that, they will get an access on their email ID with which they have just registered. So after this workshop gets ended, you will get access to the WhatsApp community and the your course. And guys, with this, I am just ending this up now because we are getting late. Mhm. Mhm. Rutvik, if your server is not working, you can just, no worries. You can just drop me a message on my WhatsApp. कुछ करना चाह रहा था यार. Okay, sorry. Yeah, close this one. Let's go ahead. Yeah, now let's talk about this part where we discuss that a lot of you are making this mistake where you identify your TG and then you send them a connection request and then you send them a big sales message and then after that you anticipate to close sales, right? So this is not going to work in 2026 if you're still using this. So what is the right method, guys? The right method is this one. Not this one, but yeah, this is an advanced method where if you've identified your TG, you send them a connection request with a personalized note. If they reply, you ask for a 15-minute discussion call. If they does not reply, you basically send them a thank you message. But this message is something is not like, hey, thanks for accepting my connection request or something like this. No, you have to be very, very creative with the message approach, and then you again have to ask for a 15-minute call if they reply. If they does not reply, you just wait to anticipate call, sales call, right? But this is not going to work. So all you have to do is you just have to follow this 9-step framework. Okay. Now, how this 9-step framework works. You identify your TG, then you send them a personalized connection request. If they reply to your message, you basically ask them to convert on a 15-minute call. If they does not reply, you send them a follow-up message. So over here, it should not be a thank you message, but it should be a follow-up message. Okay. If they reply to a follow-up message, you ask for a 15-minute call. But if they does not reply again, now you have to do a follow-up too, but this should be humorous follow-up. ROUS. This should be a humorous follow-up. If they reply, you ask for a 15-minute call. Usually what happens is that when you basically talk in terms of humorous content, right? So you get a lot of replies. That is what I have observed so far. Humorous follow-ups always gets your replies from your high-ticket clients. Now, next thing, if they does not reply, you need to engage. And how will you engage? Visit their profile, engage with their content, and then like comment on their recent post, like their recent post, and mm, something else, right? After that, after doing all these engagement, again follow up. Send them a follow-up message. If they reply, you offer a 15-minute call. If they still does not reply, what you need to do? You need to endorse their skills. So on the if you go and visit any profile, right? And at the end, when you go, so you see a skill section. You see this skill section. This is where you get the endorsements. So you can also endorse them, endorse skills, and then you again follow up. Okay. After endorsing, you again follow up. If they reply, you offer 15-minute call. If they does not reply, now is the time to move on because you can't spend your more energy on following up with people. So you have to move on. But guys, this looks good on paper when you are doing this for one prospect, two prospect, 10 prospects, or 50 prospects. But what if when you want to do it for 100 prospects, 200 prospects? That is not possible because not every time you can comment on every other profile, not every time you can endorse their skill. This is a very time consuming process. The same thing, I have done this on automation inside this course that I just talked about, around this course, in this system, in this three pillars that we just discussed. And specifically, I have done this in the automated outreach and personalization pillar, so that the things that I have talked about, mentioned over here manually, we don't have to do this thing manually because this is a very time consuming process, but it gives you a lot of advantage, high ticket clients. That is how you get it. So this is what I have covered inside this on automations, outreach, and personalization, which is the pillar 2. So if you want it, you can definitely use it with the manual stuff that I just showed you, but this is the right strategy through which you can convert high ticket clients. So I hope guys you like today's session. Now I am open for Q&A. If you have any questions, you have 4 minutes. We can discuss, we can talk, and then after that we can end this session. So guys, let me know how was the session today. And for the people who have already purchased the course, guys, I am gonna send you the WhatsApp link and the link to the course. so that like you can access it on your own. Guys, if you want, I can give you the permission to talk as well. So if anybody wants to speak, you can request and I can give you the permission to say. Quickly, we have just 3 more minutes. Any Q&A that you want to ask? Oh, okay. I think nobody wants to ask something today. That's super fine. But one thing that I want to ask is like, guys, how was the session today? Did you like it? Was it an eye opener? Good. Rutvik says good. Thanks, Rutvik. I'm gonna talk to you, good Rutvik, afterwards. Pranay, this automated system, see, LinkedIn bans it when you are running automations from the third person's profile. But when you're giving the permission and when you're authorizing it, then LinkedIn has no problem. So this system is completely working fine without any banning issues. Okay, guys, 2 more minutes and then I'm just ending this up. I really enjoyed like engaging with you because this was a super productive session and then super uh engaging session. How many API keys I need for this? Rutvik, you don't need many API keys. I think you just need the LinkedIn API key. That's it. That's for free. So don't worry about that. Okay, anyone else? Rutvik, on Anytime ChatGPT and Gemini is almost free. They have the pre-built feature, so no issues at all. Okay, guys, thank you. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.